It's a new day. Smoke session. Here. Pop pop a lot of shit. Lord of the Ringz. Here he. What's going on, boxing world? Yeah, I want to apologize to everybody. I've been, I got a little label situation going on. I've been a little busy, man. I'm crawling before I walk, though. I'm getting ready to start walking. Then I'm going to start running. Then I'm going to start riding. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, I'm glad to be here with my dude. What's happening?
Man, it's a lot. I mean, it ain't a lot. After the spectacle that came on last weekend, that bullshit. Now you can start, getting back to what actually fights are going to be coming up. Because Floyd robbed. Floyd robbed.
What happened? What happened? Yo! I'm gonna keep it told you. I was not even contemplating even why. That's an exhibition, man. That's not a sanctioned bout. I wasn't thinking about that. What happened? Another melee like the first one?
I mean, Floyd fired the ref in between the goddamn in between rounds.
Well, let me ask you something, because I've seen highlights.
I'm sorry.
Look, listen.
He fired the nigga in the round. He fired the nigga during the round. He said, "Get the fuck out of here."
No, I was gonna say, was the first fight? Was that the first fight or the second fight where he was telling the ref, "Yo, get the fuck out the way"? He was trying to move the ref and shit.
That's the second fight. That's the fight that just happened.
Oh, okay, all right. Wow.
Because I mean,
that ref was bugging the fuck out. What was wrong with him though? Why he kept doing that? Why he didn't let them fight?
Who you talking about? The first fight, or the second fight?
The other night.
The second fight, the damn Floyd, that nigga got kicked out during that round, and another ref came in.
So what happened?
Floyd hit the nigga with a hook. He said Floyd hit him in the back of the head. Floyd said, "Man, get the fuck out of here."
Grabbing punch? They stopped the fight?
Nah, but he tried. But he did stop. He stopped it. It was like trying to check the nigga, act like he was getting hit in the back of the head. And Floyd said, "Man, if you don't get the fuck out," he tried to give a warning, and Floyd fired.
Floyd fired him. Fired who?
The ref.
Oh my god.
He fired him during the round. The nigga he wanted to stop it. Floyd said, "All right, get the fuck out of here then. I don't need you, nigga. You can get paid. Get the fuck out of here." And another ref came in there and ref the rest of the fight.
No way in hell did that happen in a sanctioned bout. Wow. Floyd just making a mockery out the sweet science. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
So what's the date is the 27th. The next fight worthy of talking about is anyway, if you want to talk about that.
Oh, of course. I'm a hell of a fan of his. You heard? He's the real deal, you heard?
I mean, but he's fighting TJ Dahani. What do you think?
Nah, he might not go 5 rounds with that dude.
Right, so I'm like, ain't much
talking about. Yo, that's a mismatch right there. You see.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, unless we're gonna talk about the Canelo Edgar Berlanga fight, ain't really much, you know what I'm saying? That's why, when it comes to the YouTube boxing and the hoopla, it's been the Brian Norman Boots thing. What do you now? Let's just go to 147. We're gonna take it to 147.
What's the question?
Who fights who?
I don't really. You know, you got to help me out, man, with the fighters who's standing around, and I'll match them up. You know what I mean?
Boots.
147.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yo. The Flair, he 147 too, right?
Yeah, he can make 147 easy.
And it's Boots. Now it's Brian. Who else is a welterweight we talking about?
Conor Ben. Letz
Conor Ben. I'm a fan of Connor's.
Mario Barrios. Emmanuel Stanionis.
I haven't seen Stan fighting the man. I'm a fan of his. I just haven't seen him. I just think he's inactive. You know?
He fought the last Canelo card. He fought. That's how he got the belt on the Jaime card. When he fought Jaime.
So look, Brian Norman should fight Stan to test his willpower, and his ability. You heard?
Mm-hmm. Who did that lead Boots to
fight? Boots should fight if the Flair can make 147 comfortable. He should fight the Flair. Because out all them names to me, outside of, you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought because you went like this. I'm like, look, outside of, look, outside of, I mean, like what I was saying with Stan and Brian Norman, outside of the other fighters you name as far as being that caliber of a fighter, world championship, that'll be worth the while, I feel that the Flair should fight Boots out of all them other fighters you named.
Could be big, be Philly, like 2 Philly fighters.
You feel me? That's the only way that'll work, man. And in Philly, it'll be remarkable. Let's have that, y'all. Let's try to set that up, man. Brian, let's try to set you up with Stan. See, I fuck with you. Fuck with you, B. Norman Jr. Shout out to Eric Moon. We fuck with y'all, man. Down there in the A, man. Let's try to set something up with you and Stan Jonas, man. You know what I'm saying? See what you do with it, man. You stand tall on that, man, to keep it moving, baby.
Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Stanionis, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I heard more of Brian Norman Jr. and Mario Barrios. I heard more of that.
Nah, Stan.
This is what I'm saying. Brian Norman Jr. can fight mandatories and ranked contenders and still not catch no slack like Boots with.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's why. Let me tell you something, man. No way in hell would a Brian Norman Jr. fight versus Boots be more competitive or more exciting than a Brian than a Boots and the Flair. No way. No way. No way. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that either. No way.
But he is the champion, and all I'm saying is that man, like,
I understand he's the champion. Hold on. Yes, he is a champion. Salute to him. But by the same token, it's not how you got. It's not what you got is how you got it. Look how he got the championship, and now it's time to see whether you're worthy of this championship. I'm just telling you from a boxer's perspective, like never mind the naysay and all that. You know what I mean? Because you was handed the gold mine. So now it's time to protect the gold mine. So this is how this go. Because when you advocate you're the best in the world, you have to prove this point. So this is what what I'm saying right here. You know, what's going on, baby?
All right.
Quick
Walk, baby, walk.
yeah. Quick little T-walk to represent the West, man. That was a shit when I was in high school, man. I was finna graduate, but hey, what's up with y'all?
Still,
Shout out Lord of the Ringz. Shout out Pop.
It's still a shit. The T-walk ain't never gonna go nowhere. You heard?
Hey, real for
Never,
real. That's
baby.
one of the timeless dances. You could whip it out at any cookout, and niggas gonna go crazy. So that's real shit.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
man. But we ain't doing nothing but chopping it up about what's going on right now with this little 147 with this Brian Norman situation. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I've been tapped in for the past few minutes, just maybe 3 to 5 minutes. But I got to give you a little pushback. I got to give you just a bit of pushback, Lord of the Ringz. I think that that Norman and Boots is a great fight. I don't want to see Boots, and I told Pop this the other day. I don't want to see him go after nothing but unification. If he really trying to demand that Crawford fight, especially with Crawford's age, he gotta unify. He gotta at least unify, if not go undisputed at 147. So I ain't trying to see. Yeah. I'm not saying that Blair. Okay, so what I get from you is you think Blair's, at least stylistically, would match up better with Boots than Brian Norman. And I think it's about the same thing, but Brian got the belt, and that's where I'm at on it. So I want to see.
That's a fact. But look, how did he get the belt?
I understand that, and normally I don't respect it, but he's so young, and it wasn't like he was just hanging. It wasn't like he was just hanging around. Wasn't like he didn't go to compare it to Boots, didn't go the WBO
That's a fact.
route.
No, he did. He did his thing. Not to cut you off. He did his thing. He earned it. He earned it. Definitely. He earned it. But my point is, now it's time to protect it.
Real quick. That's the difference. It was through no fault of his own. Boots had another option. Brian, they just gave him the belt, and he gave him the belt, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm 23. Shit, why not?
That's a fact.
Who gonna reject the
and
belt?"
I respect that. I respect that but my thing is this: now you have to show and prove and protect the belt. Now you feel what I'm saying? And the naysay, kill it, because that's what's going on right now. A bunch of naysay. You know what I mean? So
I don't see him getting a ton of hate. To Pop's point, he could get away with fighting his Mandos, but people want to see Boots. You say you that nigga, you 31 fights in.
Yeah, that's a fact. It is.
The pressure is more on Boots.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't see Boots being able to get away with that, though. See, Brian Norman can get away with that. The owners probably.
Yeah,
Boots is the only one. He can't get away with that,
No, I'm with you.
I just want Boots to stop playing. He plays around a lot, man. You know what I mean? And all it takes is one punch to change your life in a bad way. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to.
Who would you like to see him fight? Boots.
There's nobody really. I mean, like, if we can get the Bud fight, I would like to see that.
Let's take that off the table at his division.
Blair, kind of been.
I would want to see. I would want to see the Blair fight. You know what I'm saying? I would want to see him fight Blair.
You did say that. Word. Okay, I respect it. All right.
I'd like to see him fight Alexis Roach.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, anybody. I mean, somebody that's got a name there and has got some wins and some credibility. I mean,
you know what's sad? We sitting here discussing these fighters and whatever the case is, and Adrian Brown is not even mentioned. And who should he fight? This is crazy. We talking about 147 right here, man. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
He's at 140.
Oh, okay, yeah, 140. Junior. I thought he was a welterweight.
He moved down?
That fight that him and Blair had was at 140.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, me either. I thought I didn't know. My bad. But still, the name should still be AB, and that's crazy. We talking about a 3-4 world champion, man. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely feel you. It's but it ain't 10 years ago, man. Time passes, and Father
Oh
Time
yeah.
Father Time is undefeated. Not to mention all the bullshit he was doing in his personal life that just accelerated the process.
Yeah.
He might still be relevant if not for his little his bullshit,
Uh,
with the
he,
substance abuse.
and just the wild bunch and doing just terrible things, man. And going against your mentor, Floyd, everything just went wrong with him. You heard?
Who, Tank?
You can't.
Nah, fucking AB, man.
Oh, AB? Oh, yeah.
When he started shining in his little career, he started thinking he was better than Floyd. He could beat Floyd and all this stupid shit. You know what I mean?
I like when he moved too fast.
Look where he at, though.
Right. You see the end result. Hey, Lord of the Rings, on that note, I want to put a big pause on this in front of it, but brush my hair, man. Brush my hair.
We're talking about AB.
I didn't understand that one either. I'm like, this dude, what is he, a slave master? Fucking dude here, man.
He said, shit, he bringing me that bag. Fuck it. Hey, it was a cool little stunt. That's how I actually first, because I had tuned out of boxing for a minute. You know what I mean? After the 90s heavyweight era was over. But then I seen that clip on World Star Hip Hop. I was like, I gotta watch this nigga. This shit is entertaining, and that brought me back in. So
he's a rock. Brush my hair. Oh my goodness, this guy.
Nigga, if you don't brush it, nigga, throw your hand.
Exactly. That's a fact.
His Papa's moving his hands faster than AB was in the ring, huh? With that brush.
Word, like, come on, man. He just, he ain't gonna do nothing on Don King. Come on, man. That shit crazy, man.
Damn, I can't believe Don King's still in the game, man. Looking back, he was doing heavy promotion in the 70s for the Ali and Frazier type shit. That's crazy. That's longevity, man. Right.
That motherfucker, the motherfuckers is legendary. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And maybe I need to be a little more evil. I could extend my life a little bit, man. The shiesty motherfuckers live forever.
It seemed like those are the ones that went right, but look, at the end of the day, something always unfolds that causes their demise, though. You heard?
I feel it. No, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna live up to my values. I was being sarcastic, but I feel what you're saying. It's only a matter of time.
Law and order, man. You can't defy law and order. It's not gonna work.
So real quick, Lord, because another guy that I got two more guys, but I want to ask you who do they fight? I've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Who does Tank fight now? Shakur has a fight now. Who does Tank fight?
I knew that was coming. Speak on it, Lord.
Lomachenko?
Nah, he ain't getting that one. Loma spending time with his fans.
Who else he gonna? I mean, like Shakur. Who else? Who's there?
That's why it's a good ass question. I feel
he done beat everybody. He done beat Garcia.
He can't stay out of the ring a whole year. You dig? So he got to stay active, especially approaching 30. I don't know when his birthday is, but he right there. So he got to do something. And if Loma is sticking to his word, he gonna be out of the ring for a minute. He got to stay active. So, man, you speak on it, man. I'll let my opinion be known the other day.
Well. Does he go the only thing, he gonna be able to do is give Pitbull a rematch, man, to take that blemish off of people's minds saying he lost that fight. You know?
Not the homie who beat Pitbull, move up to 140 for a hot second or a catch weight. The one who took his belt.
Nah.
His
Because I
name
think
is
Pitbull
escaping me
name
at
is
the moment, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to say. Pitbull got his name is a little more, you know, than old boy. Old boy did his thing too, but old boy, his name is not there. You don't even remember his name. Feel what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So
But what else?
what about
Well, look, he
Earthshake?
beat Garcia. Look, he beat Martin, Garcia. He beat everybody. Who else is he gonna fight?
What about the WBO champion?
Who's that?
Bernacek, the guy
Because
who beat
like you said, they be emailing motherfuckers belt. So I'm like, who's that? You know what I mean?
No, he beat Navarrete for that belt. That was a vacant belt. He beat Navarrete they fought for a vacant belt. He beat Navarrete for it.
Yeah, at least he won it in the ring.
He won that in the ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all.
Nah, he won it in the belt. He won it in the ring.
I mean, like, because the next best thing was fucking Shakur. So that ain't happening. So what the fuck else, man? Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, so you take Shakur away. Supposedly you take Zepeda away because he's fighting Shakur next. So you got Loma who's saying that he's gonna spend time with his family till next year. Unless you're fighting Floyd Schofield Jr. or De Los Santos. I mean, the only other guy I'm gonna say the only other guy, but like, or do you try to unify and get that WBO belt?
Man, I'm stuck, man. I'm not usually stuck, man. I don't know who the fuck the motherfucker gonna fight. You know, he might have to move up, man. He might have to move up in weight, man.
Me personally, salute Loader, salute Pop.
What's going on, man?
Salute CJ.
What's up with it?
Long time no hear, man.
Yeah, man, I'll be trying to catch you, man. I'll be trying to get up here when you be up here, man. You be MIA.
I'll be on. Yeah, I don't apologize to people, man. You know, but you know how things go.
I get you. You know what I'm saying? But look, I've been looking at it, man, and the conversation is who he gonna get credit for. That's just a different conversation. So I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. But look, why he can't go ahead and just scratch T.O., man? Like, do y'all realize whenever this happened and Tank is just okay, that option got shot down, bow. That option got shot down, bow. Everybody quiet, like normally. So as soon as he announced something, they're gonna jump out there. I'm like, why you don't just grab T.O. now? Why T.O. all that disrespect, all that stuff? T.O. need a star. I mean, he need his T.O. need his dancing partner. Everybody don't give Tank credit for none of his legacy stuff. They say, oh, he ain't legacy, he just money. That's the match right there. He fit the criteria for one of the four kings, and it's time to get it over with.
I see your body. I swear on my parents, and they both gone. I was trying to say like move up, then like maybe fight fucking T.O. at 140 or something, man, because he ain't got nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's perfect.
Because look, they wanted him. Everybody wanted him to do Pitbull, but then Ryu did his job and took that. They're not gonna give Tank no credit for going up there and knocking Ryu out, man. But what it opens up is for fans like me to say, okay, well, if you're gonna play this game where you're gonna go back up to 40, now you open up Pandora's box because he ain't the only guy at 40. Puelo up there at 40 and T.O. up there at 40. Catch T.O. before he put on his track shoes because T.O. he doing the same thing somebody else is doing where T.O. is just saying the name above and trying to chase it, which by the book, okay, cool, but we know what you're doing. You chasing something where you know you ain't got no business going up to 47 for real. T.O. ain't got no business going up to 47. I mean,
that's a fact.
You know, he need to be at 40. I'm
stay out of welterweight.
Stay out of welterweight, bro.
Yeah.
Stay out of there, man. But if you're gonna do it,
stick at
grab your nuts. But for me, T.O. make the best sense because the minute he say, all right, it's Ryo, they're gonna crucify Tank and say, oh, you moving up, but now you selective and moving up just like they did with Barrios. So why not go for the big fish up there? If you're gonna go to 40, get T.O. out the way. It's history there. He done said enough. T.O. it's about that time for him to get his issue. Now what happens, and they say T.O. rise, I see him. I was a T.O. fan. I still am. I just can't tolerate that shit he be saying. So
yeah, man.
he rise and fall to the level of his competition. Well, the heat is gonna be on that night. So I say I'm pulling for T.O. and Tank to get it on since everybody quiet. T.O., you need somebody. What y'all think?
Hey, Body, I'm almost right there with you, but I think he would get credit for Ryo simply because they seen, hand injury aside, the public don't really factor that type of shit in. We know the deal, but they seen Pitbull give Tank trouble, and then Ryo was more dominant. You know what I mean? So I think he would get some credit, but it wouldn't compare to what he could do against T.O. That's a bigger name, obviously, and that fight would be greatly anticipated, if you will. So I'm almost there with you, but I do think he would get, if he can get credit for Frank Martin, I think he can get credit for Ryo. But yeah, T.O. would be the fight to make. I like that take, homie.
Hold on, you think they giving him credit for Frank Martin?
I do. His fans.
Oh, his fans. Oh, okay.
But he got a lot of people behind him. That's why he wanted to pass
the fighters fans gonna give their fighter credit regardless of what they do. I'm talking about the boxing world.
You talking about the analysis, Body? That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah, like it's people. Yeah, like the fans gonna be like, "Hey, man, you beat." You know what I'm saying? You beat the shit out of that motherfucking mechanic, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying though, if he wouldn't get no credit for taking these type of fights, then he wouldn't sell as much as he do. That's what I'm basing that on. So it must be enough people giving him credit for Frank Martin because they bought the shit. That's what I'm saying.
True. Good point.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was. I didn't understand what the fight was about when it was first set up. So but I give him credit. He wiped him down. He did what he's supposed to do, man. But like Body said, he should move up and fight T.O.
What? He did what? What did he do?
He wiped him down. So that's how it goes. You know what I mean?
The T.O. thing, right? Lil Birdie told me T.O. bugging out, man. Apple don't fall too far from the tree right about now.
I could believe it.
And when his pops be bugging the fuck out.
So when it comes to T.O., like I would love to see that fight. But I don't know, maybe a little far-fetched right about now.
I do know, not to cut you off, I do know one thing.
Go ahead, Laura.
Go ahead. There is not.
we going to double dutch. Hey, I'm just going to Pop. Why you think that's far fetched right now? You think T.O. wouldn't take it, or Tank wouldn't take it?
I don't think T.O. team will let him take it right now.
Interesting. Yeah, that power don't seem to have carried up to 140. Y'all got it though.
No, not only that. It's his mentality. His mind don't be all the way there.
Yeah, and his skill. See, since his power didn't all the way fully translate, his skill ain't good enough because his dimensions. That's why I say it's dangerous for him to go to 47. Because right now, I'm gonna tell you this, CJ. I think right now you put him in a ring with that guy Puello, he will be embarrassed T.O., bro. He will embarrass because he know how to fight behind his range. He know how to use his feet, and when he want to stick you, he can stick you. Like he will pick. It'll be like death by 1,000, like whatever darts. You know what I'm saying? If he get in there, I'm telling you, like the dude Puello is nice, and his dimensions, T.O.'s dimensions. He's not the tall. He only a little bit taller than Tank. His arms ain't the longest. He just athletic. So when his power didn't translate, his discipline to stay behind the jab, get off the line and use his feet to get inside and out, he still can't get in and get out. He can't get in and get out without getting hit. You can time him. Sandor Martin had it, boom. Zorilla had it, and Zorilla was awkward. Boom, they had it, and they people, they good boxers, but people don't know them guys. He get in there with them guys that can thump, but can fight behind their range, like a Puelo. It's a wrap.
Hey,
Feel it. Good play.
And plus, Bob Arum, when he say he want to fight Tank, he be like, "What are you nuts? No way."
What about Chan Thompson?
Who?
Chan.
It's a brother. It's a brother up there at I want to say 140.
This guy named Chan Thompson that's ranked number 3rd in the WBA at 135. What about him?
Man, I'm not even gonna expound on the motherfucker I never heard of, man. What are you talking about? I never heard of that dude, man. I can't talk about him.
Well, okay, you ain't seen him, but he said ranked number 3 at WBA. You think it'll be a worthy fight given that information?
You can buy you can buy rankings. That means nothing to me.
Look, I don't think that because he chose Claggett, because he chose Claggett and had that with him. I don't think that the masses are going to allow T.O. to just get nobody that don't got no cachet behind their name, man. It's time, and he living the life he chose because he bring a lot of these things about himself by talking the way he do and then performing the way he do. So I don't think the masses are going to put up with this man not getting in there with a guy. They was okay with Norman because he'd be moving up and then going for a title. They okay, but I don't think they're gonna let him get up with because he used top 15 with Claggett because Claggett was up there. He was like 7th and 4th, and he was up there in all of them. But I don't think he's gonna get away with it again with another guy just because they're in the top 15. It's not gonna do nothing for his stock, and he want to get paid.
So I'm saying the same thing with Tank, bro. Like for real.
Yeah. Pop was speaking on Tank taking on that fight, not Tia.
I mean, Tio ain't got much option, man.
Not to cut you all off. My thing is with Tio is he had the bout with Loma. I mean, like he won, but y'all know what it is. But he fooled everybody. He had everybody thinking that he was that dude, that world class, that stopped everybody and whatever. But it's not like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's unfolding now. His last fight, Bob Arum was highly upset with him. You heard? Yeah. Highly. So he's like a countryman now. He's going to be a journeyman soon.
Hell no.
Damn.
I'm just being honest. This is how the game goes. Look, as long as you're winning, your phone gonna keep ringing. The minute you start clowning and all that, losing and barely winning, nigga, your line get busy.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all see what's going on with the boxing world? Nah, man. This boxing world is just like the streets, baby. It changes every day. You heard?
Okay, so another question, another fighter. Who did Dave Benavidez fight next? He just can't wait around. Y'all. He just can't wait around waiting for
what weight class?
175, baby.
He only coming back.
Damn.
He said he only go back.
Light heavyweight, they really don't have no damn man. Besides Bivol and Better Beaver and what's the other clown dude that Benavidez beat up? The light heavyweight dude. The pillow punching dude. What's his name, man?
Look, that's at 68.
The boo boo dude. I thought he was 175.
Andrade Benavidez didn't beat him.
Nah, he beat Boo Boo. No, he beat Boo Boo at 68.
Yeah.
Then he moved up.
I got some names. Yo, look, hold on. Some of these weight classes don't have superstar fighters, so it's hard, man. You know what I mean? It's hard.
He got to stay busy because he's
Lord,
waiting on.
Lord, what you think about Anthony Yard as a stay busy?
Yeah. Yep. Not to stay busy, but that's a
Yeah.
fight.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a legit challenge, but just to fill in the gap, but between the the winner of Bivol better be it.
No. I respect that matchup right there. Yeah, that's a fact.
Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
I say Lyndon Arthur.
Him. That's a good matchup right there.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. I said Yard or that guy Lyndon Arthur, because that's common opponent with Bivol. It's not too many names, but them names he can't go wrong with either one of them because they kind of tested a little bit. I seen Yard with Turbiev, and he was doing okay. He was too timid at times, and you can't do that. Once Turbiev cranked it up on him, man, it was over.
He definitely ran out of gas.
But I seen Turbiev get outboxed by Marcus Brown up until he turned.
He did. That dude.
Bro. That's why I think Bivol gonna upset
that dude got a concrete face. I don't care how many times you punch him with the combo. That dude, it's hard to hurt that dude, man. I mean,
so body work. You got Bivol in that matchup coming up. I want to say November. You got Bivol. I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I got Bivol.
Oh, October.
Arthur gonna beat Bivol.
We talked about that a long time ago.
I want to hear both of y'all reasons. Body work, why you picking Bivol, and Lord, after that, why you picking Better Be It? Y'all got it.
All right.
Because I've seen Marcus Brown and what he was able to do. And he wasn't the most active at that point in time. And he just said he didn't have no dog. Now, Bivol, his IQ is just when they say managing range and stuff like that, like because him and Shakur, they were going back and forth as far as like the plus minus. Like it was like 1A and 1B, right? The only thing is Bivol has mastered it to where he can always get just out of range to where he can still hit you, and his volume is there. His volume is there, so he can keep his distance and maintain a volume. And we seen he turned Zerto inside out. Nobody seen he handled Zerto. He what he did to Canelo was like a masterpiece. Like that was like my second favorite fight after seeing Floyd. What he did to Canelo, and he's smart to where he's disciplined to where he's not going to allow himself to get into a brawl with you. He knows his limitations, but his IQ is high enough to where he can keep adjusting. And I think with Turbiev, he's getting older. You can see him breaking down from injury, and inactivity is always a factor. Bivol has been more active here recently, but Turbiev has relied on wearing people down and breaking them down over time. I don't think he's going to be able to do that to Bivol. That's what Bivol do.
Okay.
I feel that's a great take. Yeah. Before you get your opinion off Lord of the Ringz, I want to say this. Body work, like you said, he disciplined. You're not gonna allow you to lure him into a brawl. And who the two most emotionless motherfuckers on earth? Asians and Russians, and he like a Russian Asian, so that's real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got it. Come on. Lord, speak on it. Why you got Beterbiev?
I'm gonna tell you from a fighter's perspective. I hear what you saying, Body. Oh yeah, he does all this, but one, he got to be in 1,000% shape. Why? Because like you say, he boxes, he moves, he does all this. But when you're up against a fighter who has rough tendencies, who's gonna cut the ring off on you, he's gonna be upstairs, downstairs on you. He's gonna be exhausting your energy because you're gonna be trying to defend yourself so much because he's gonna be on you because you're used to going backwards, boxing and moving around and boom, 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 boom. But his hands is up, and every time you throwing your combos, you're hitting his arms. It's doing nothing. He's wearing you down. You go to your left, he step to his right. He cutting you off. He's cutting your oxygen off, and you're gonna lose.
Okay.
Y'all gonna, yo, look, I can't wait till this fight happens. I hear what y'all saying. He beat Bivol did what he did to Canelo because look at the size. Look at this. Come on, man. Look at the size now. Hold on. Zerto, totally different. Look at it. He was undefeated, 40 and something else. But look at the tomato cans he fought.
Yeah. I'm
Now
just saying.
My thing is this. Now the size is matched up with Arthur, and strength is matched up with Arthur and Bivol. Now we're gonna see. Now I'm telling y'all. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So let's break it down then, Loader. Who got the better feet?
I know this about Bivol does, but I just told you. I just told you that exhaust energy being on your vehicle so much.
So who has the age?
And if you keep it now, body, it's hard to keep a man off you that's cutting the ring off of you. He's hitting you, boom, upside your head. You blocking the punch upstairs. Now he's downstairs, boom. He's faking. You think he gonna hit you upstairs again? You raise your arms up. He catch you in the body, boom, boom. Now you're thinking you're trying to move. You're trying to throw punches, but you're thinking like, damn, I got to get this dude off me. By you thinking and trying to move, getting him off you, you're losing energy, body. I'm trying to tell you, he's cutting your oxygen off. You're trying to survive. His arms is up. You're throwing punches, but it's like this. Boom, 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 boom. He's countering. You step to your left. He step to his right. Boom, boom. He faked you. You drop your hands. Boom, boom. You throw your hands back up. Boom. You tired as hell. That's why he's going to lose. They're all going to see. Watch.
Hey, regardless, it's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm leaning towards the Bivol side.
It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. But the winner is going to be the man that outthinks the next man. That's going to be the winner. And the cutting the ring off, the oxygen is the outthinking. I'm listening.
Okay. If it goes to the card, let's say Beterbiev, his knockout streak comes to an end, goes to the cards. Who you got in that case?
Bivol's gonna win.
Okay, so you saying I respect that.
He's gonna have to stop. He's gonna have to stop Bivol. You feel me? He's gonna have to stop him.
Yeah, I'm in that same camp. I feel it.
Bivol got a bigger name, he got a bigger resume. He's gonna have to stop Bivol.
I didn't want to bring no corruption or politics into it, but just based on the styles, I think.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. Hey, look. This ain't when you're on this panel, there's no punches pulled. No, there's no corruption, none of that. Speak your mind.
Okay. No, I just wasn't factoring that in. That who got the bigger name. I'm just saying based on the styles.
I know.
Based on the styles, if you don't stop him, then it would be that Bivol outclassed him. That's all I was thinking. That's it.
That's a fact. His normal. You feel me? All right. It's normal.
You got Beterbiev too, right, Pop?
Huh?
You got Beterbiev too, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go against the Russian Wolverine,
He gonna stop Bivol.
I'm just saying, bro. It's like it's but all I'm saying is,
I done said what I'm saying. He gonna stop Bivol
because we went to this, and I said, who did Dave Benavidez fight? And we went to this fight. So after this war,
I thought we said he should fight the other dude. What's his name?
Yeah, we spoke on Yard real quick and we moved on. Yeah, he right. Anthony Yard.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the thing though. Dave Benavidez has that little intern green belt all over again, where he's in line to fight one of these motherfuckers.
You saying he got it right now? The interim WBC?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
So he got a fake belt. He got a fake belt.
A junior, a junior varsity. Yeah.
A man of his caliber. Oh wow, that's crazy.
He's got that belt that puts him in line over everybody in the division to be in line for whoever wins undisputed.
Yeah, so we just on ice right now. Shit, I would take it too.
Yeah, he got his. This is your spot in line belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's your spot in line belt. Like, regardless, you right here in line, right here. You know what I'm saying? So we got free reign.
Oh man.
I see this nigga fighting Dan Stees. He ain't gonna fight nobody that's gonna damn challenge that damn.
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
He said he don't want to compromise his spot. So you staying more in the line of a stay busy, because fighting a Yard and then a Bivol Beterbiev back to back, that's tough work, champ. So I kind of feel you. I kind of feel that from a business standpoint.
But you got to fight somebody that's gonna kind of keep you prepared for him, though.
Right, that's what I was saying.
You can't get no pushover now. You can't get no.
Figure out if Callum Smith was retired or not. If Callum Smith,
I thought he retired.
See, if he retired, I think you're the second person to say that. So
exactly, we heard that somebody else said it the other day.
What about the
body? You got to walk that fine line between, somewhat of a challenge, but not too much, because you can't have too many brutal fights back to back to back.
What about that dude that Morrell fought?
That Morrell fought? Oh, what was old boy's name?
Hot Rod.
I don't even see his name, and they don't even got to update where they even in the damn rankings.
David Morrell fought that dude. Well, his name like Rod Janovich or Roger Cole. Like he got one of them kind of names.
Oh yeah,
I give him some trouble. I could respect that.
He's not ranked in the damn WBC. He's ranked in the WBA.
Okay.
His name, he's ranked number 4 WBA, like Rajab Liberty, some shit like that.
But you think he gotta stay? He gotta stay in the WBC?
No, because he already secured his spot. So I could feel that fight could happen.
I mean,
you know what I mean? And then he got to come in opponent with Morrell to maybe build that future fight. So I'm feeling that. Hot Rod.
Maybe he'll fight Albert Ramirez.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
I ain't familiar with none. Listen, these niggas is gonna be.
I don't know where you be pulling these names out of hat at.
Yeah.
He's just looking at the ranking.
I'm looking at the section body right now.
I wonder what's up with Joe Smith.
He's at 1.
Nothing.
Smith is at and he's at cruiserweight, bridgerweight, and he's ranked number 15 in the WBC.
Yeah, that's not realistic.
So unless he wants to come back down and fight, because these niggas is gone, and that may be what he gonna do. But I'm saying, like, after this war between Beterbiev and Bivol, right? If Beterbiev wins, who sees him continuing fighting in boxing?
Yeah, you think he's gonna retire, right? That's your take on it. I
think it's gonna be a wrap. Oh, but even if he lose, because it might have to be either way. I think it's gonna be a rematch. So it ain't gonna be you're gonna deal with this, and then they're gonna have to go back and do it again unless if
he wins, he gonna snap his finger like Thanos. Then David Benavidez, what the fuck do? Do you have a fight booked already? And then try to damn tell them, hey, I want to fight for the vacant belt right here. You need to email me again. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, because what if Bivol wins, does Beterbiev want to run it back?
That's a great question, homie.
So if Bivol win, who he gonna fight?
It depends on
if Bivol win, he gonna keep fighting, and then it's Benavidez, my opinion. But he talking if better. Well, shit, I don't know about the rematch clause, so that's where it gets fucked up. It's a fight that's worthy of a rematch, but I would rather see him move on either way.
All right, I got a question for all y'all. Benavidez, Bivol, Who wins?
I'm taking David Benavidez.
I ain't really thought on it yet. Give me a second.
I'm taking David Benavidez. I'm not going to switch on the Raiders.
Damn, that's tough.
Even when Jared Anderson got knocked on his ass and y'all laughed at me and lie had fun, I'm sticking with my goddamn fight. I'm sticking with David Benavidez.
Yeah, I'm taking Benavidez too, though.
I got Bivol, man.
Yo, even AC as a Benavidez fan said he can't beat either of them. So that made me kind of second guess the shit. Because I've been riding with Benavidez for a minute now, but man, I still can't decide, man. I gotta marinate on that one. Damn, Benavidez.
I don't see nobody beating Benavidez, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it here. I gotta see how Benavidez look at his second fight at 175 before I could draw that conclusion. So it'll be great, like Pop said, to see him take somebody.
You're right with that one, because his first fight, I mean, he did his thing, but he looked a little groggy, a little slow, a little sluggish. You know what I mean?
Right. And I have my theory on that because he didn't have to cut as much weight. Somebody else had a different take, I can't recall, but he didn't have to cut as much weight, so maybe his conditioning was a little bit off. But now that he's growing more into the weight and
exactly.
He should be more comfortable.
A little more sparring with the weight class, you know what I'm saying? He'll fall into bracket with the weight class. So yeah, I could run with that. He was a little his conditioning was a little fucked up on the first joint and all that.
I can say this too, man. That dude looked like he was almost 220 pounds.
Who?
His opponent, the former Better Biev opponent, the former champ.
That motherfucker looked like he was about 220. He was way more. Like that motherfucker was big as hell. We all know that Dave Benavidez balloons back up. You know what I'm saying? At least 200, 15, 20 pounds. Like that motherfucker, he looked way bigger, way stronger than Dave Benavidez. David had to get in his bag to whip him.
Yeah,
David.
You're right.
David got to keep that motherfucking tire from around his waist, man. Because sometimes he got a tire around his waist. You know what I mean? He got to start doing. He got to start doing a lot more twists and shit. You know what I mean? Get that tire from around his waist.
You stupid as hell.
I'm just being honest.
No, he need to put on that healthy weight. I'm not saying go Anthony Joshua, but add some muscles because he is naturally a fat kid, right? Put some more muscles on your frame, man.
That's what I'm saying. You got to tone up a little more,
Yeah.
That's all, And he'll be good. He already got the boxing ability, the boxing IQ. He got the power. He definitely has the combinations because I don't remember what that dude's name is that he hit with like 18 punches and knocked him down against the rope. So he'll be all right,
Yeah, I just want to see it. I want to see it in the ring before he run into a Bevo or a Better Biev. But yeah, I'm with you.
Oh yeah, he can't. Like I would never. Right now, never. I would never want to see that.
So you don't want to see him sit on the sidelines and then take that fight. So to Pop's point, he got to take a fight in the meantime, right?
You better believe it. You got to take a fight. What are you talking about? No,
I'm trying to get you clear.
Look. He just learned how to swim.
Huh?
And learning how to swim. I used to go to YMCA. I used to be a junior lifeguard. The first thing you got to learn is to get rid of the fear. So he done got rid of the fear at 175. But now he got to swim them laps now. You understand what I'm saying? So hell no. He got to take 1 or 2 fights, and they got to be tough.
Okay. Or something like that.
All right. So
okay, so I got one right here, right?
Billy, yo, Pop, what's his name? Billy Peter. He ranked number 10 in the IFF.
Billy Keenan.
No, I'm listening. What's going on, man?
Okay. Who do y'all have with Anthony Joshua challenging for what I'm looking at, Daniel Dubois' IBF championship? Because
so they put the belt on him. Let's be clear. You said they put the belt on Dubois already. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. It says IBF champion Daniel Dubois with nothing.
See, I hate the email, but let me just.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
They stripped Usyk.
Yeah, that's it. Simple as that. They stripped Usyk
right after the damn.
Hold on. Not to cut you all off. I understand that Usyk got stripped, so that means the next two, contenders supposed to fight for the vacant belt. You don't just hand the motherfucker back to another motherfucker.
I'm with you 100%. That's how it should be. But go ahead, Pop.
No. Daniel Dubois had the same belt Boots had.
So he got a fake belt too.
Yeah, hell no.
Also,
what was it? Do the IBF? Hold on.
Wait, let me fucking tell you. The IBF on schedule don't have a number 1 or number 2 ranked opponent.
Okay. I was just going to ask a simple question just to get this, the politics of the sanctioning bodies down. Do the IBF call it the interim? Because I know WBA, I think, called it the regular champion. They all got different names. I just want to be clear on that. Did he have an IBF interim belt?
Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Before he got elevated, though.
Listen, the WBA regular champion at heavyweight is Mahmoud Shah. And then Orlando Usyk is the super champion at WBA. Joseph Parker is the WBO interim championship.
Okay.
Look, all these make-believe belts, man, throw them shits in the garbage.
These are the put you in line belts, man. I'm telling you what those are.
Nah, man. This is full of shit belts. That's what they are.
Because
I'm just asking what terminology the IBF use. They call it a regular or interim, but I definitely feel what you're saying.
Interim.
Okay, IBF rather interim. Okay, yeah, I'm with
the same belt Boots had that he was carrying around, and then as soon as Bud beat Earl, and then they was like, well, Bud's like, I still got a contract. Well, we don't give a fuck about that. We stripping you if you don't fight Boots right now. Well, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Well, before you know it, that belt that you got, you can keep that. It's not the belt that's gonna be defended. The one that we're gonna send Boots in the mail, he's a champion. Now, same thing what happened with Alexander Usyk. They said, you're gonna fight Daniel Dubois. He said, I got a contract with a rematch with Tyson Fury. Word, we don't give a fuck about that. It's gonna be for 3 belts, not 4. Daniel Dubois, who had the interim champ, is the goddamn champ now, and they don't have a number 1 or number 2.
I don't know if y'all remember that track E40 did with Fabulous. It must have been like 0102 during my end days of high school. It was called Automatic Systematic, and that's how the IBF is moving. They don't give a fuck what's going on. They don't give a fuck what's going on with a rematch clause or none of that. Man, we gonna follow our rules to a T. You dig?
Bro.
That's crazy.
I keep telling y'all, when they stripped Jermell Charlo of his IBF belt, he didn't even get a phone call probably. He probably got a phone call that night. Hey, you stripped.
They put it out there.
Wow.
They said, look, the minute you step in the ring, it's gone.
That was the WBO.
Huh.
The WBO stripped him and gave the belt to Tim Tszyu off the rip. We ain't even know who this motherfucker was at 54 that gave his belt to.
Who? Tszyu?
Not Tim Tszyu.
No, the other dude.
Listen, listen. When he got stripped of the WBO, we all knew it. As soon as they said WBO undisputed whatever champion fighting Canelo, he was stripped. As soon as they said his name, Jermell Charlo. Tim Tszyu was the champ. Nobody knew when he was stripped of the IBF. Nobody knew when he was stripped of the WBF. Wait. When he got stripped, listen, when he got stripped of the WBC, when was that? That was when Tim Tszyu fought Fundora, and they was like, "Hey, we're gonna put the WBC up there too."
Wow, look at that shit.
So, I mean, all these sanctioning bodies, if they want to, they get ill on your ass, bro. Like,
yeah, but hold on. We can't disrespect the committee, the sanctioning body, saying no fucking interim and regular and make believe No. If it's not a WBA world champion, not a WBC world champion, not a WBO world champion, not an IBF world champion, they're not champions. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what sanctioning body means.
I'm with you, but it's just you know what I mean. It's about the money, but we never actually got. Hold on, we never actually got the Pop's original question. He said he talking about the fight between Joshua and Dubois. So let me speak on that real quick. Long story short, my heart says Dubois. You know what I mean. I want to adopt him as an African American brother since he showed that he ain't a quitter lately. But my head says Joshua. He just gonna be his skills gonna be too much for him to deal with. Dubois don't got the defense to deal with him, so that's where I'm at with it.
I gotta ride with you on that. Joshua's clearly gonna beat Daniel. He's clearly gonna beat him.
I wish it wasn't that way, but yeah, man.
He's too stiff. He's too stiff for Joshua.
He got the youth though. He getting his confidence up. I want to believe in him.
Youth don't mean nothing. You can't beat him.
I think it's a dangerous fight, man. You know,
now, let me ask you something. I think AJ gonna do his thing. Look, check this out. I'm gonna ask Olio something. You see what he just said? Oh, the youth thing, all right. So he's younger than me, but I got the experience. I can throw 100 jabs. He can't, but he's younger than me though, because he don't have the experience. You follow my lead?
Hey, he done fought at the highest level. He gave Usyk a run. I mean, that was controversial how the shit ended, but
he tried.
He stopped.
He did.
He said he stopped Usyk. Speak on it. Orale.
Man, that was corruption, man. I don't get me on it, man. I said, man, both of them bags really got messed up because Ngannou really outboxed Fury. Nobody can't prove me wrong on that. And that
he's not a boxer, so I ain't gonna say that.
Hit that man to the body, that messed up the bag, but they let him back in it, and then Dubois, you know, he let up, and you know that fight should have been stopped, bro. That's just like that shot where Puello hit Gary Antoine Russell. That was a legal shot, bro, and that was not called right. Because when you go back and look at it. You know what I'm saying? And what Usyk did, that was, man, he should be up there with Tom Cruise, man. But I respect him for what he did. But he should be up there with Tom Cruise, man.
He said he was acting, champ. He put on a show.
He ain't get hit in the jewels, man.
That was a body shot.
That was a body shot. You know I'm about that body work, man. Come on, man.
What the fuck that was? Hit him so hard in the body. Thought he
he messed up the money. So you see what had to happen.
So what did they say? It was a low blow?
Yeah, they said it was a low blow and let the fight continue. And then Dubois, everybody say he pretty much quit. But I'm like, it would be. I ain't making no excuses for Dubois. Y'all ain't making no excuses. It is what it is. It's tough Tony, tough titty by the ref. It happens. We seen refs fuck up some fights, man. But he stopped
a whole bunch of them.
He stopped Usyk, but the powers that be could not let all that money get ruined. Like they couldn't let Ngannou win that fight against Fury because that would have fucked up the bag. They couldn't let Dubois couldn't let that end like that because it would have fucked up the money. But instead, they had to push forward and get that undisputed, bro. And now they're gonna run it back and it's another cash grab because they're gonna do a double back. They're gonna come back and grab it again. But really, Dubois and Ngannou fucked up the money, bro. It's politics of boxing. Politics of boxing. Say, oh, hold on, hold my beer, hold on.
Well, you know what?
I'm saying?
You know what?
We're gonna get this finish line, goddamn it. We've been waiting for undisputed in heavyweight division, and we got two guys like what would you say like this. Let me see. This is about the easiest way I could say it. We got two guys like this about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to risk that. Just think about it. Who got the shaft on the 2-1s when I said who got the shaft? Who messed up the bag and got the shaft? Who got undisputed?
Yeah. And you know what? That's what happens when a new fighter comes along and stops a superstar fighter. Then they think that the new fighter that stopped the superstar fighter has what it takes to build another superstar fight, and it doesn't work. You feel me? So that's what that stems from.
Yeah, man, I got to roll with body work on this one, man. It was a legal shot. I ain't even spoke on this since I've been hopping on panels for about the past 6 months. But yeah, man, it was a legal
never seen
shot.
the fight. I never seen it, so I don't know. I can't dwell on it.
Please, homie, go back and watch it.
He got cheated.
Just you could just go back and watch the highlights all over YouTube. You could see us right on the belt line. You dig? And Usyk shorts was high. Usyk shorts was high. So man, I'm definitely with that. And I feel body work on not want to make an excuse, but if you think you just became a world champion at 25, 26, and then they give him 3 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever the fuck it was to recover, it's going to drain you emotionally a little bit. So yeah, I felt he did quit in that case, but since the next 2 fights he had after that, he's shown more dogs. So that's why my heart is rolling with him. But he has fought at the top level at my point and proving he can be successful. So you never know. I mean, I would say, let me land right here. I would say he's a better fighter than Andy Ruiz was when he beat Joshua. So you dig?
Yes.
Yes. He had the cop pleas and cop threes in another fight too with the eye injury, right?
Yeah, against what was it, Joseph Parker or
Parker, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Joseph Parker. Fucked his eye up. He couldn't get away with that jab. Was it no, not Joseph Parker.
Dubois didn't fight Parker. He fought shit.
Joe Joyce, one of them motherfuckers.
Joe Joyce did.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Joe Joyce just got knocked. Just lost the what's it called. But yeah. So who you got, Dubois or Joshua?
I said I'm going with Joshua.
Yeah, we both said Joshua. I said it reluctantly, but just based on the X's and O's, I got to go with Joshua. Unfortunately,
no
way.
I
put my bread on Dubois.
Only thing Dubois got is the size difference. He's a little bigger than, but Joshua, he's a way better athletic boxer than now he's gonna clearly beat Daniel. No way.
Okay, so hold on. No, you got it, body work. I'll come in after you.
Look, I think AJ should win, but I got a thumbnail. I've been waiting to do this video, and it says, "Can Dubois upset AJ?" That's the question. Can he? He has the ability, but I just think that, man, what AJ went through, man, I think that when they say go back to the drawing board, much like I think Jared need to do, where you get the competition that's going to work and tweak certain things, and then you kind of got to like get yourself together, because he did move around and get some tutelage, and now he's fighting more instinctively. And I think what he did after that second Usyk loss, how he went around, well, really after the first Usyk loss, because you could see some of the adjustments. I think that he might have had to think a little bit too much with Derrick James, and then when he went back over there to the other dude, he became more instinctual. So I think AJ should do it, but Dubois he kind of dangerous, man. So I'm leaning. I got AJ to win, but Dubois could do it, man. Because he go to that body, man. He go to that body, man. He gonna go, and if AJ go in there thinking, it's sweet, Dubois, he got more than a puncher's chance. I think if AJ is who he been showing he is here lately, he should get the job done. He should.
Look, the first time AJ catches Dubois in that injured eye, he's psychologically gonna be fucked up, and that's where he's gonna lose at.
And we all pretty much in the same boat, but I gotta say this. Let's think about our perspective on Joshua, where it was, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, after the second Usyk loss, when he had that goddamn meltdown, when you could see his mental health was fragile. Since then, I don't think he had the level of competition that he needs to prepare himself for an opponent of Dubois' caliber. It's been a lot of soft touches. You think about it. Who was it? Hellenius, Ngannou, obviously. The first dude, I can't remember his, Franklin, and it was one other fight. But I don't think he had the right level of competition to prepare him for this. He's been looking impressive, but against much less competition. So that's that's the Achilles heel I could see in him, that he ain't ready. Meanwhile, Dubois been fighting, respectable caliber fighters. So that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drop a jewel for all y'all to put in y'all jewelry box. Listen to this. The heavyweight division for the last couple of years, the big hype was supposed to have been Joshua and Wilder until their new modern day Rocky Marciano came along and twisted the heavyweight division up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's basically,
But can you agree, Loader? Can you agree though that there has been a resurgence in the heavyweight division? Like it was. Has it? You don't you see it coming? Has it? Well, have you seen a change in it as of late?
I mean, yeah, somewhat. Not as many bouts that matter, but yeah, when they have one, it be pretty much explosive. Yeah.
It's not to the level of the 90s, but better than it was in the 2010s. You would say that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Exactly. Because when I was saying that the heavyweight wasn't the same, because I stopped after when Mike lost and kissed that man on the cheek and said, I just wanted enough to feed my family. I stopped, man. I walked away, man.
You gotta kill my
man. What the fuck is this, man? I was mad. I was pissed. I left, man. I was in the army, man. I said, fuck boxing, man.
That's fair game, man.
I was away for a couple years, right? And then I came back, but I could say that it's been a resurgence, because when I was saying it wasn't the same, people say, "Oh, you just hating because everybody was on you know who," and I'm like, "Nah, man. Like he got the one hitter quitter. We respect it and all that, but like you need more than that, man. I'm used to seeing. How you gonna blame me when I'm used to seeing Lennox Lewis? How he could set that uppercut up? How he could pump that jab, lean over, and then hit you with that uppercut? How you gonna knock me when I'm used to seeing Holyfield, who always had all these disadvantages, go in there and muscle and duke it out, and he might have got waxed a couple times, like he might have took it on the chop, but then wear somebody down and knock him out. Like,
that's a point. That's a point, buddy, because like with Holyfield, he wasn't even a natural heavyweight. He came from a light heavyweight through cruiserweight to heavyweight and dominated. He dominated the youngest champion in history. I mean, he boxed him. See, that's the thing people didn't understand about Mike. Mike wasn't a boxer. Mike was a brawler, a slugger, a knockout artist.
No. That was Mike out of jail. I gotta push back on that. That was Mike out of jail. Young Mike was a expert boxer, nigga, with great footwork, movement, and defense.
Okay, but it was everything about Mike Tyson was the KO power. It wasn't his boxing ability. You understand what I'm saying? So when he ran into a boxer, when he ran into a boxer, it got difficult for Mike. You feel me? So, but you damn right he was a boxer. You damn right. Head movement. Most
I'm just saying
important
that
thing.
was a lesser version of Mike. Yeah, he was just looking to kill motherfuckers when he got out of prison after that divorce and all that shit. But no, so at that point, I can't counter it. When they met in '96, whatever the fuck it was, then yeah, it was a boxer versus a brawler. But young Mike, he would have had that, man. If they could have fought in '90 like it was supposed to be.
Of course, a young, hungry, active Mike, yes. But as you say, him getting out the building, fighting this guy, whatever the case is. Look, anytime when he's fighting, he's frustrated when he does this, and then he just swings all wild. He's frustrated. You feel me? So you know what I mean. So it was a difference, man. But like I understand what y'all saying. Like with Mike, he was dominating the heavyweight division. So look, that's one fighter. Whoop de do. So now it's more balanced out now. It's different heavyweights.
Yeah.
We can put different fights together, things of this nature. You know what I'm saying?
It's options now. Like now, it's like okay, it's just like a landmine out there. You know what I'm saying? It's building. It ain't where it was, but it's on its way. I can say if they get the politics out of this and they just let these guys get in there and let the skill prevail and keep matching them. Like say, hey, you beat him and you beat this dude and I beat this dude and he beat this dude, then y'all can fight next. And they keep it just like that without the politics. It can get back.
Right.
It can
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I want to say you right, body work, but it's just too bad. A lot of the best heavyweights is getting older. That's the only disagreement I got with that. I would love it if it was a bunch of younger fighters, but it's a Fury, it's a Usyk, it's a Joshua, all in their mid to late 30s. So I'm hoping the younger crop can rise up like a Dubois. You dig? I had high hopes for Jared Anderson, but we're gonna see.
I thought Jared and I had Jared and Fabio Wardley on across the pond collision, and then I don't know where that's at now. But what you think about Fabio Wardley, Jay Rich? Because he one of the young guys that I think he got to work on his defense. But as far as the young up and comers can take a lick and keep on ticking, get you out of there if you ain't right. I thought him and Jared was on the crash collision eventually. I thought that was going to be his fight across the pond. But with this Bacoli thing, and I want to get Lord of the Ringz take on this Bacoli after that. What you think about
I don't even know who you talking about. Who are these dudes, man?
Okay. I mean, I heard the name, but I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100.
I don't know who you talking about. I'm talking about Jared and about our mother dude. I don't know who you talking about, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I heard the name. I know his record, to a degree, some of the names, but I ain't seen his fight, so I wouldn't feel I don't want to speak on somebody I don't know like that.
Okay, well he gonna be on that Baturbiev and Bivol card.
Okay, and, I'm gonna keep that in. Okay, good luck.
But what did you think about that Bacoli dude, Lord of the Ringz? Because remember we was on here. But you kept saying, Pop, you must love this guy, man. Who's this guy you keep talking about, man? And he got in there, he had to dance with a dude. He made dude look like Big George, man. Dude look like Big George, man.
Facts, man. The short uppercuts, yeah.
Man, that shit looked like that was scary, man. And I knew, look, I ain't want to say nothing. But at that press conference, man, the way that man was standing there he went to the Christian swap meet and got the Jesus outfit, you know what I'm saying? And he was standing there like I should not be moved. He was looking like a motherfucking Rottweiler standing next to a Chihuahua. He was looking like, yeah, you just don't know. I'm going to bite it of the ass. You know what I'm saying? He just had, how some people got that look. Some people be false flagging, but he looked like he meant. He looked like he had a mission and he was not going to be moved. Then he got in there looking like Big George. I said, God damn.
No, I am straight at the Congo. We do not play. No game. He wasn't fucking around, champ.
Yeah, I told Pop about his man. Yeah, I said, yo, your man is the principal's kid. He's too. He don't even have killer instinct, and he's in the wrong division and don't have killer instinct. You know. And look what happened to him.
But I like his mindset. That's the reprieve. I like his mindset after he said, up, back to the gym. He was like, what was I thinking standing in front of him? Like, I like the fact he didn't run and hide. He didn't run and hide. He took his ass whooping. He lived to fight another day, and I like that resilience. So I got to give him credit. He took that on the chin, and he's saying he back in the gym. Pop, what's the latest?
That nigga
this is what determines him, makes him now. See, it ain't about you getting dropped or you taking a loss. It's about what do you do about it.
No, real shit. And he learning that as a young man. So I gotta co-sign what Bodywork said. He said, well, this is where I fucked up. It's back to the gym. I know exactly what I need to work on. So that's real. So maybe he could bounce back. What one loss back in the day, one loss never took you out the game. So let's rock.
That's a fact. How the fuck does what you call it? Manny Pacquiao have 8 losses or whatever, and he's a superstar.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what they do with him with his next opponent. Because they baby his ass, and that's what happened to it. So
who?
Jared. We'll see.
Who big baby versus big baby?
Because
who we gonna fight? Butterbean?
No, nigga, I just said it. I had a suggestion. Big Baby versus Big Baby Miller. Anderson versus Miller. What y'all think about that?
Because they had words.
Yeah, it's already some hype behind it.
Do that?
I would love to see it. They kind of had a crossroad.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't know, because Bob said, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna treat it just like you ain't even lost."
That's what Bob said.
Yeah,
he still need a confidence build. You could say all that in the public, but he need to build his confidence back up and know he could do something
right
again.
After he got his ass whooped right there in front of him.
Yeah,
he didn't want to take that damn fight, man. But that was his biggest payday ever. That $650,000, biggest payday ever.
Yeah, that's Riyadh season. You can't say no to that.
Did y'all have Big Baby Miller beating I know they ruled it a draw, but did y'all have him beating
Ruiz?
Ruiz?
Yes, 1,000%, 1,000%.
So would you want to see Ruiz and Jared Anderson?
Why not?
Not as much as Miller, but yeah, I would take that. Yeah, it would be entertaining.
Yeah, because I don't know if they'll put him in there with Miller, man. Especially with him.
You think he's too dangerous?
He might get in shape a little bit more. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Miller, man. I'm not really a fan, but I don't know what they're gonna do with Jared, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
That's real.
But that's a fight I've been calling for a minute for Jared Anderson to get in the ring with Ortiz. If that's who you just said.
Ortiz or Ruiz?
With Ruiz that fought Wilder?
No. So it's Andy Ruiz or Old Man Ortiz? Which one?
Andy Ruiz or who?
Old Man Ortiz. David. Is it David? You know what I'm talking about. The
Ruiz.
Cuban.
Andy Ruiz.
We talking about Ruiz, though. Yeah. Okay.
Andy Ruiz versus Jared Anderson, I think would be a good fight, entertaining fight. It'll be another one of those fights that say, all right, now you putting some serious names on your resume.
Luis Ortiz, who I was thinking about. But yeah, you're right. Okay. I could see that. Man, that draw was bullshit though, man. I'd rather see him fight the winner in public perception, man, and really get his confidence back up.
Yeah, but if he fought the other big baby, the other big baby might. I don't know if he beats him.
It's too dangerous coming off that loss. I feel that too.
I would have felt that way. I would have felt that way before the loss.
What you think, Pop? Pop, you think is that dangerous? or you think Jared to get? You think Jared to get him?
Which who? Andy or Jared or Jarrell?
Jared against Big Miller. Anderson against Miller. You think Anderson is ready for Miller?
I don't know, man.
That's my point.
I don't know how serious this dude is.
MMA days, that dude got a team with him. You got to have some serious crack to make Miller back down off you. I just think you need a lot of power, because I didn't seen him take with a little 4-ounce MMA glove take some shots from niggas like Mirko Krokop and shit like that. But those are losses. But my point is, the dude got a chin, and when he do that cross guard and when he just get that juggernaut mentality where he come forward and he use that cross guard, that's the type of shit that'll mentally break down Anderson. That's where I'm coming from with it.
I don't know if Jared gonna do what he's supposed to do, get back in the gym and actually listen to his trainers, because he wasn't listening. And then, I hope he don't get back to where what I was thinking of what he was doing before is, he got his daughter now. I hope he good. And he realized, how much he really needs this damn boxing and take it way more serious. Because, you see how he was up there dancing and giggling and shit and down Eddie Hearn and ain't know much about Martin Bacoli. And then he fucked around and found out. So you ain't even looking at tape and film. So you know what I'm saying? Like I look at it that way, bro. Like being for real with you. Like they was calling this man a boogeyman. Like you gotta like he should have heard the stories and been taking that shit serious. Because nigga, there were stories about you that niggas took serious. So yeah, you fucked around and found out, but that's all him. Like you took that fight when Top Rank didn't want you to take that fight. So
and I ain't mad at the man for trying to get paid, but maybe that L, early in life, early in his 20s, is just the wake up call he needed to take his craft more seriously. So I ain't gonna write him off just yet. And if he is on point, then he could definitely move around Miller. He gotta box him. He gotta box him instead of brawl him.
Miller's weakness is he's front heavy, he's front foot heavy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I think he's a sucker. Like I see a lot of boxers. I see them constantly leaning that chin way over that front foot like that, even when they throwing shots. And at the end of the day, I just think he's a sucker for a really good counter puncher and somebody who could throw a nice uppercut. It don't got to be a banging uppercut, but a nice uppercut.
I'm be real with y'all. I don't like what Jarrell said, but he's absolutely right, bro. Like he said, nigga. Other than the Charles Martin fight, my nigga, you've been fighting blown up down. You know what I'm saying? Bridgerweight, cruiserweight. You ain't been fighting no real big boy heavyweights, and like nigga, you went from fighting everybody that you fought. You either like basically bigger than or way more skilled than. And then you fucked around and fought somebody that had just as much skill as you or just enough. And that motherfucker just walked right through all your punches because you did not listen. You didn't stay moving. And what else did Jared don't do? You don't keep his hands up when he keep admiring his fucking work. That motherfucker caught him with some shit, put him on his ass. Now, I don't even know if he gonna be man enough to even get back in the damn gym and get to it. Word up and be real with you. That was a beating, bro. That wasn't that was an eye-opening ass whipping. That wasn't just no regular whooping. That was he fucked him up. Like that motherfucker, he can say what he want, but he can go buy whatever he want. But he may be doing some damn what's that when Creed got his ass whooped, or in Creed 2 and he wasn't going to the gym, he just kept pulling up in front of it. Yeah. I hope he ain't. I'll be real with you. I hope he ain't getting high. He was getting high before, so I hope he ain't getting high. Before he had that baby, that nigga was wilding out.
If he's
no different than AB. No lie. But
if he's smart, he'd have got on the phone with Joseph Parker. That's just my opinion. Now, to make the connection to why I said that, it's because when you look at Joseph Parker being slept, you feel what I'm saying? But Joseph Parker is still a name that is within at least the top 5 of heavyweights that are out right now. I think. You feel what I'm saying? So Joseph Parker, in my opinion, isn't written off by no means necessary. You feel what I'm saying? So he's coming off a Wilder win, and Zhang is coming off a Wilder win. So at the end of the day, bro, if he's smart, he'll talk to people who took them L's and just be like, all right, how do I bounce back? Like mentally, where do I need to put myself? You feel what I'm saying? Just reach out and talk to people that already got them L's, but still are young fighters, and who knows, they may say some shit that inspires you to be like, yeah, all right, I still could do this.
Yeah, I think Jared, I think it was if it did what it was supposed to be, it was sobering. It was sobering for him, because when you on top of the world and you got the bag and you getting it and you got fights and people clamoring, you think that you have more options than what you really have. Once that happened to you, something like that, it dawned on you that, hold on, man. What if it would have been to where I can't fight for another 2-3 years, or like I'm really fucked up? Where's my bread? I think if it did what it's supposed to do, then he'll get back focused. But I think they're gonna say whatever, and they did a good job with the media, but they need to bring him back right, because that's the heavyweight division, man.
You can't afford to take too
Another
many
one of
chances
those.
up there.
Yeah, another one of those, like this early.
he done.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's questionable of your intent, your heart, and are you a real contender?
Man, let's be real. We already seen you cry like a bitch.
That was before the L, though. I like to give a young man the benefit of the doubt, because I know in my early 20s what I was going through and how different of a man I am today. So I just don't like to write him off at that age. You dig?
You go ahead, because I'm the one on this damn platform right here that found that man's social media channel first. So after him crying like a bitch, I seen him do dumb shit all on his channel, wrecking his damn cars, doing dumb shit, getting in trouble.
What was he crying about?
Huh?
What was he crying? Huh?
The pressure of being him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. We talked about that. We had episodes.
I seen you cry. I seen you cry. I seen you do dumb shit. Where you was in Detroit speeding, trying to run from the police, right? That's dumb shit. That's one dumb thing, right? Then you turn around and do 2 more dumb things and wreck another Hellcat, and you goddamn souped up Charger. You wreck both of them shits. Go check his goddamn his YouTube account and just watch him do dumb shit. Yeah. And then you go in the ring, right? Before you fight McCauley, you fight two. I mean, seriously, tomato cans. You whoop on them. I mean, like that did nothing for you. Your first fight, as soon as you get off out of that case, you jump in there and fight the boogeyman. You dance in his face with all total disrespect, doing all that boogie woogie shit. He made you do the goddamn boogie woogie. Goddamn 24 hours later, he made you boogie woogie all in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker beat you so bad that when they stopped the fight, you said, fuck, you know you got your ass whooped. Like, listen, this is a totally different habit than you got. And the first thing you said was, I mean, yeah, I wasn't listening. And you know what, man, I'm good, man. I'm gonna go back to my daughter.
That part right there scares me when you're looking at when you're looking at a young fighter after they take a L. There should be like some little shit talking, a little bit of denialism or whatever. But the real ones, they tend to come out and be like, look, you know, I wasn't focused. You know, I'm gonna go back to the gym, get a lot more focused, work on my skill, my craft, and I'll be back.
Nope, everything I seen since then, I seen a post is him holding his daughter. So he probably spending money. He's spending some of that damn 650, which they probably ate up. They probably spending some of that six-figure money. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he got that new chick trying to keep her happy. But yeah, I want to know if them demons eating his ass up. Because I mean, you got knocked on your ass a few times. You got wobble. You got weeby wobble. And then the ref said, "God damn, boy, I'm tired of seeing you get hit like this." That's what happened to you. Early. Didn't even take long. Wasn't no 10-round fight, none of that shit. You got your motherfucking ass whooped, nigga. So I really want to know what you gonna do. Real talk. You gotta prove that shit to me. Word up.
What your man say? What your man say about it?
He's Lil Birdie that told me something.
Oh yeah, your guy, you know what I'm saying, that represent from the, you know.
Oh shit. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop laughing. Okay.
Well, what was I want to know? I'm not, you know, I just want to know what he think about his next move and stuff like that. Like
finished. Said he go back. He said he gonna be back on. He said he be back on drugs in Ohio.
Man.
He said, "Listen, bro."
More towards the side of down, no boy. You don't think?
Listen. He said it's really hard to keep them goddamn Ohioans out of Ohio, and a lot of them niggas just so happen that they be lucky if they end up being AB, because I forget the other nigga name. He's better. Like they say he's better than everybody you ever heard of. But the nigga can stay out of the streets, can stay out of prison, and I think ended up getting murdered in prison. It's real shit. Like the nigga fight his motherfucking ass off, bro. But like, it's something about goddamn. After a while, everybody in Ohio outgrows Ohio. Sean Porter owes his dad so much for being like, listen, I don't give a fuck what your mama say. Listen, boy, I'm leaving. And if you want to be more than what the fuck you want, you need to come with me because ain't nothing else here. That's just real talk. If you like, you know what I'm saying? But Jared can't stop going back to Ohio. Not just for a fight either. You feel me? He keeps going.
Because he in Houston. He's supposed to be in Houston, ain't he?
Right. Where he getting in trouble at? Detroit. And that's on the way back. The motherfucker going to Ohio. He going to Detroit to do something, to get some jewelry and get his shit customized. And then he goes to Ohio, you know what I'm saying? And shows off. He still got an apartment in Ohio somewhere.
He want to be, in his mind, he want to be that nigga, that dude that the narrative supposed to be is, yeah, I was born and raised in the hood of Ohio. I made money. I did all of this other stuff, and you know, I'm showing my success in Ohio. Not saying that I took my money and reinvested it back into Ohio to change shit up.
No, that's what he wants to do it. But here's the thing, AC.
Yeah, but that's my point. The young mentality says, I got to spend my money. I got to show you I'm flashy. I got to show you these cars.
No, he wants to put his money back into the community with the gymnasiums and all. That's why he keep talking about boxing don't define him. Here's the stupid shit that he keeps saying. Well, here's the point I'm saying, that nigga, you stupid. You ain't made generational money yet. You like, nigga, you ain't got a fucking Wilder check yet.
That's my point.
You ain't got an Anthony Joshua check yet. Like, listen, if you want to change your hood, where you from in Ohio? He from one of the worst places in Ohio. Like that shit Dave Chappelle be talking about, how the things be looking and shit like that. It'd be funny, but if you look, I forget if it's some shit on YouTube. Niggas from Ohio, them niggas that was in front of that house, sleep hanging off the fence. It's like 12 niggas sleep hanging off the fence. Niggas sleep on the porch. Niggas sleep standing up. Like, One nigga looked like he was leaving and just fell asleep in stride. And just started. Real talk, bro. That's where Jared Anderson is from. And he can't stop going back there. And just like AB, bro, I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be no different. If he
But
don't
see, the
get
problem is this is what they want to do, but once they get the check, it's I want to do. I got to get this. I got to do that. What I want to do and what I got to do are two totally different things. Especially when the money is actually in your hand to make the difference. It's where the rubber meets the road. Are you going to live by what your heart's telling you you've been wanting to do, growing up here and being frustrated, growing up being from there, saying that it ain't shit here, or do you want to buy that car and zoom around that same hood so everybody respects you on that level? You want to be the hood rich.
He wants to buy 3 of them. Bro, go look at the real big baby. Go look at his page and see that man has crashed 2 Hellcats and his damn the supercharged Durango. Already.
Hey, Pop, you really saying that that big baby ain't shit because ain't shit going on in Ohio and he just so loyal to the soil?
No, bro. I mean, like, listen. Sean Porter loves Ohio, but like, just like I said, his dad knew and had to get him out. Bro, if I call motherfucking Ohio run boxing, he gonna tell you. When you get to a certain point where you gotta get the fuck out of here. I've had this conversation with him. You gotta get the bro. Alicia Bumgarner is from Ohio. Yeah, you do know that.
Yeah.
She's from Ohio. She claims Detroit. She's from Ohio, bro. From Ohio. She had to get the fuck out of there. It's just it is what it is. Like,
yeah, it's certain places. I'm gonna tell you, it's a history. Cause like out here, I'm in Maryland, but it's a history of athletes like Clinton Portis when he came out here, lost his mind. You know, that dude Haskins, he would have never got bounced around, but it started like you can't be in certain places, like how Brett Favre was in Atlanta. He was not going to work in Atlanta. Like he had to go to Green Bay. He had to go to Green Bay and get, you know what I'm saying, do, you know, and Mike Vick, prime case, he will always go back up, come back up to VA. And that's what led to so you kind of when you make a certain amount, you gotta insulate yourself. Now, to my understanding, I thought that's why he was down there in Houston doing what he needed to do. I didn't know, you know, I didn't follow up where he was getting in trouble. I was seeing the headlines, but I don't know. I didn't know he was going back up to Ohio. But it's a history where once you make a certain amount and you try to do a certain thing, you got to go somewhere else and insulate yourself.
that shit he got in trouble for. He was in I think it was in Detroit. How far is that from Houston?
Well, Brooklyn is the same way. You got Brownsville, East New York, certain parts of Flatbush.
Edgar Berlanga moved to Orlando.
When you get there, you got to get out of Brooklyn. That's why all the rappers that were from Brooklyn, where the fuck did they go? They went to New Jersey.
Tiafimo moved. Like, I mean, bro, like, how long do you think you
like Riddick Bowe and I forgot this other nigga.
Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, Shannon Briggs. You know, them type of dudes. And Big Baby, they tend to get in trouble like that because they still want to be on Fulton Street. Like when Shannon Briggs was popping, he would come back to Brooklyn, being like a Lambo leased Jeep or some shit like that. You know, standing in front of Macy's or the Gap, you know, on Smith and J Street, just talking shit. You know, expecting people to recognize you and shit like that. And it's like the times I did see these niggas, I was like, that's goofy as hell. I'm that nigga. I'm not standing outside fucking downtown Brooklyn like that.
Where you at, man? Go back, get to your hood, do the appreciating days.
Like the only person that really got it correct to a certain degree, there's two fighters. You could say Zab Judah, you feel what I'm saying? Because he comes from a big family, so he knew what he did what he did, you know. And Mike Tyson coming back to Brownsville at times, almost every Christmas. every Easter. You feel what I'm saying? Just handing out sneakers.
Yeah, man, come back for events, man. Don't be sliding back into
Yeah.
the motherfucking hood.
These niggas slide back into the hood. That's what I'm saying, bro. They
like,
literally
bruh, you doing crazy shit. Like, okay,
you
having showcase fights in you having showcase fights in Ohio, wherever, what town, it don't matter. You having a showcase fight, cool. But bro, as soon as that fight is over with, and you have like 2-3 days, fuck up out of there, man. Get back down there to damn Texas, wherever. You want to go somewhere? Go to California, my nigga. Go to Vegas. Go to Florida. But going back to fucking Ohio, and you don't have you don't pull no Earl Spence and get and buy some land out there by Dave Chappelle or some shit. Like, nigga, you're bugging. You want to go back to the hood where, like, nigga, you need 8 figures, 9 figures to change that city around. And you don't have it right now, nigga. If your biggest payday was $650,000, you need to get your ass and you need to get your damn ass back down to Texas.
Get that money and go to fuck home. Put that shit in the bank and say, you know what? When I get enough, I'm gonna buy me a house. Just straight up and down.
Like, the nigga got 2 apartments. The nigga got an apartment. And he got a spot in Texas. He got a spot in Ohio when he goes back and forth. Because I seen him buying furniture out there, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Like just watching this nigga and looking at it, like,
yeah, but that just shows he doesn't have the mentality of a fighter that's younger than him, or just, I think Keyshawn is like maybe a year or 2 younger than him. Keyshawn and both Bud, they went back to their same hood, but you know they doing it little steps. Let me meet the mayor. Let me bring back some victories to the town. Let me.
No, he did that. He did that. But he ain't getting, like, okay, bro. This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that's the part that I'm missing. Then.
Yeah, he ain't get. Yeah, he did that. He did that with one fight where he went back in. If it wasn't the mayor, it was a fucking high-ranking official in the in town hall. He bro, but you ain't making the bread that Bud made. So first of all, like, and then you ain't doing the real estate shit that Bud doing. So you ain't making the money he making. So then you're not making the investments that he doing. So it's just different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm saying though too, Pop, is this. Keyshawn is doing it very similar to Bud. He met with the mayor to talk about some real estate shit. He met with the school counselors and the school and all the people some heads up that are part of the Department of Education of where he's at to say, okay, could we implement a boxing program in the phys ed thing? Doesn't matter whatever level you are, we're just introducing people into boxing and trying to bring it into the high schools.
That's
But he's making. Is he? Are you saying
where he's from is not as fucked up as nowhere near as fucked up as where Big Baby is from?
Okay, so then it would take less money then.
Take way less money than what motherfucking Big Baby need. Big Baby need Anthony Joshua money to damn change his fucking hood. Being real with you, bro. Where he from is fucked up, bro. Word.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, to probably build it up, but I think sometimes if he can get with the right people, you feel what I'm saying? Like there are developers that he could try to contact. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm Big Baby Anderson. I'm fighting for a cause. Yada yada yada.
Who the fuck is you?
Huh?
They gonna say, who the fuck is you? They gonna say, how much money you got? When you say your name, you gonna say Big. They gonna say Jared Anderson.
Nah, if they watch boxing, if you like, it's the same when you get. There's a book on basically talking to investors. The title of it is called Know Your Investor, right? So if it's a developer, right? And you talking to this developer about, yo, I just want to do low income housing and shit like that, but I like the backing of a developer. On my next fight, I'm willing to donate, $200,000 out of my $600,000 purse to the cause or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And I could be the front man for the project and things like that. Since it's in my neighborhood, you're gonna get the community board behind you. You're gonna get your foreign investor plus a couple of local developers all involved in the project. You might even get the lumber yard that supplies the most lumber in that shit, and and that's Home Depot, Lowe's, and all of them will be part of the project and make a donation to it, and boom, who knows from there?
I doubt it.
No, but I'm saying if he was really like that, if he was like
not, bro. I'm telling you, he just got.
I know he not, but that's my argument because Bud and Keyshawn is on it like that.
Well, listen, this is what I'm telling you. Listen. He just got 600,000, and that was in L.A. So that's 8 up. They want half of that. So he ain't even getting that 6. That's 3. Now you got to pay everybody fucking up. So he may have left with 1 and some change, close to 2. That's done. So hell no, he ain't got the money to damn be doing that shit. That he talking about that the way he talking that he think he can. He acting like he can get it for the low to fix his damn city, and he can't. He can't. He need millions of dollars to, bro. He not even getting the damn Wilder checks. And Wilder was a champion. To be talking the way Wilder, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't even getting the damn bread to do that. How you gonna do that, bro, when you fucking up your damn $80,000-$90,000 fucking vehicles, and then you don't even wait for the insurance to fix them? You go buy another one. So please tell me how the fuck.
That's why I was bringing it up to show the contrast of what you want and what you actually do. You feel what I'm saying?
Getting them damn baby checks, them damn close to damn 6 figures or right at it, or 75,000 some shit, and then he got that big ass damn check that made him jump in front of the damn Bacoli, get his damn brain scrambled. Maybe now either he gonna get his shit together or it's a wrap. I can tell you that. That's how I feel about that name.
Yeah, that's pretty much his only. Those are his only options and shit like that. You got to either get it together at this point, or
I think
somebody gonna really sleep you.
I think his ass, because his ass already down. They done dropped him all the way down in the fucking ranking.
Yeah, we saw that. Like, what was that?
I'm in the ranking, so you know what? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question real fast, bro. Who y'all got between Danny Garcia and Laura?
I got Laura.
All right. I'm probably still gonna go with Laura because I just think he's more accomplished, more polished, got a lot more experience.
I don't even know how Danny Garcia getting this fucking fight, bro. I'm being totally fucking.
I just know that Danny Garcia, he ain't tall and long enough. And Laura can box, but Laura been sitting down on shit, and Danny Powell ain't been there since 140, man. I mean, you can say what you want, but it's evident he ain't gonna have nothing to really keep. He got something that'll keep Laura honest, I guess. But I think once Laura decide he gonna pull that trigger, it's gonna be a wrap, man.
I'm just saying, like at number 11, you supersede Chris Eubank Jr., Shane Mosley Jr.
This is them taking care of Danny. I mean, he is, they taking care of Danny. You know what I mean? This is you got a name, you still got some kind of cachet. Laura got a belt. That's what this is about. I mean, as far as fight wise, because Danny said I seen an interview. He said, man, he said I think he said just some months ago, he said I wasn't even thinking about boxing or something like that. He said, I said, oh, so this kind of came down the pipe like almost like they threw a dart because they had to figure out who they was gonna get in there to fight Laura, who they was gonna give the opportunity to, and I think Danny just got the biggest name.
I mean, that's got to be it, man. Because he's ranked number 11, and he wants to try to do it at a fucking catchweight.
Wow, that's a little weird.
Instead of just like, nigga, just make 160 like Danny. Can you fully make 160? That's crazy, but I'm because 160, like 160 pounds. Look, what do y'all think about? What do you think of Carlos Adames?
I think he get in there with the right person. He's gonna be exposed.
I mean, yeah, he's the champ now because Charlo didn't want to fight him. So I mean,
Yeah, wow, that's
I don't really
crazy.
know what else to say about Carlos Adames.
He got a right hand. I mean, if you sit there and let him batter you with that right hand and you ain't got a gas tank, he gonna get you. But if you can box, stay behind the jab, move your feet laterally, stick and move, and you got some kind of power, you can embarrass him. Because I saw flashes of brilliance with J Rock when they fought. I was like, man, go back and watch that. It was flashes. I'm like, man, J Rock, J Rock, he got in spurts like how what he did to Jared Hurd. Like it was in spurts he did that, and I'm just like, man, is he just not training or what? Because I think if they would have ran it back and gave that man a good notice, man, he would have got with Adames, man. He possibly could have stopped him, man. I don't know what's going on with
Yeah, I used to
J
be.
Rock.
I used
But
to
he
be.
got the skill set and somebody like that's on their A game, like one of these younger guys that can kind of, I gotta look and see who got it because I think him and Janabek, I think they're gonna miss the boat, man. They're gonna, which is a good fight that could have been had, but I don't think he's gonna get Janabek. But I think somebody with anything similar to what J Rock had, which is kind of hard. Somebody like that's active and it's not a short notice type deal. They can get with Adames, man. I see a lot of flaws, but he can batter you with that right hand.
Do you think because this division is I don't know what the fuck we can call it. Do you think Janabek is gonna fight again at 160?
He
No,
shouldn't. He should go to 68.
no, I don't think he's coming back to 160.
Okay. So what does that leave? Who does that leave his two belts?
Janabek at 60.
Yeah, he has the IBF and the WBO. So if he's not coming
Uh,
back, that means he's about to drop these two belts. And he does not. And again, the IBF, there's nobody ranked number one or number two.
well, let me see. Cause with that division been jacked up, man. So I kind of
Andre Makovalovich, some shit like that, is sitting at number 3. Shiraz is number 4. For the WBO, Shiraz is number 1, and Denzel Bentley is number 2.
See, this is what I was saying, right? People was saying like, man, why the hell you keep saying that? Two fighters I kept saying need to go to 160, and they can bring some prestige back to it. I was saying Caleb Plant, right? Unless you're just gonna be a damn, a step like a gatekeeper at 68 until Canelo feel like he don't want to fight no more. Then maybe you get a belt. Unless they strip him and then you can go for this IBF belt again. Instead Williams score, or you go to 160 and you probably have more power. That's why people was like saying, and then I keep saying Boots because I don't think nobody can fucking beat goddamn Boots at damn 160. I'm looking at it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
I don't see.
I
I
don't
don't see
know,
like
man.
I
That's
don't see
strong
nobody
right
who can
there.
beat
Look,
that
look,
160.
it's some dudes, man. I'm looking at it now. Hamza, you
Yep,
got Hamza Shiraz. He up there, and then I'm not as high on Chiron, but he is battle tested. Um, he up there, but I don't think that's his weight. But they're gonna hand them belts off to one of them because you already see the play with the ammo thing with Hamza. I don't know what Eubank doing.
Exactly. I think he got a damn fight. He fighting on the card.
We don't know what Jamal doing. It ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't. It's. I mean, you can do it.
Chris Eubank Jr. is fighting on what's it called, bro? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, he's fighting on Dimitri Bivens' card. If I'm not mistaken. I could be. Nope, not mistaken. There you go, right there. Chris Eubanks Jr. is fighting.
Oh yeah, Zameta. Yeah, Zameta.
So that's what you got right there. So I don't know.
Like I keep saying, man, if Boots go up there, his biggest fight and his toughest fight is gonna be Hamza. You feel what I'm saying? I think he beats. I'm not. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say him and Eubanks Jr. is a 50-50 fight. I believe he beats Mosley Jr. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
You think he could beat Mosley Jr. right now?
Boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll squeak away with a split decision. If he lives up to the eye test we seen and he puts on that weight, goes up there, be able to sit on his punches and shit like that, I might give him the nod in that fight. I could, I may just have to go back and look at see if I could find Shane Mosley Jr.'s last fight or last two fights to just try to gauge. You feel what I'm saying? Do a comparison of both their last two fights and see what I see. Sometimes that's how I do it. Outside of them three fighters, if Laura's still there, I don't, I really can't see Boots beating Laura. Which some people will be like, well, how do you have him beating Shane Mosley, but you don't see him beating Laura?
I give Boots 2 fights at 160 to get his damn body acclimated, man. When nobody be able to fuck with. That's just me.
So you think he beats Laura up there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a bit big, that's a big and bold statement, but
it's just me. I mean, the division.
I'm saying it's big and bold to you, but I respect it.
The division's up for grabs. Laura's, he passed his prime, even though he's one of the niggas that's he's been dominating. To be truthfully honest with you, he's been dominating in that division for a few years now. I can't even say it. Carlos Adames just got the belt. Janibek got these belts because Triple G didn't want to fight and Boo Boo didn't want to fight, so that's how he got his belts. He had a couple of fights, but now he got to give them up because he can't make the weight because he almost damn killed himself trying to make weight. That's one. Two, turn around and say that some of these guys that we never heard of, and they don't even want to put these damn belts on these motherfuckers. Guarantee you, a phenomenon like Boots come up here and fight. I say, how you say eliminator fight, and then fight for the belt. And I have 2 fights up there, man. Well, I don't think nobody be fucking with him. That growth spurt gonna hit him anyway when he hit like 26.
Yeah, I see a logic. I see a logic behind it though, but I still just think like Laura's just gonna expose a lot of shit you haven't worked on yet because of just experience. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, if he don't get, because Boo said he don't want no backwards fights. So that means he don't want to fight this weak ass nobody that's right. He don't want to fight no Karen. So if you ain't fighting Conor Ben, Alexis Rocha, those are names we gonna fucking respect. If you ain't fighting the champions, Stanionis, Barrios, or Brian Norman Jr., I mean, I say 54 is locked up. You ain't got to go to 60. You can stay there and do what you want. But I also said the same thing about Caleb Plant, bro. Like, I mean,
there's a lot of fighters that should be at 60 right now, but they bullshitting at 54 and they bullshitting at 68.
But keep this in mind though, y'all. The man 27, man. I don't think he gonna have no more growth spurts. His bones gonna get a little
27.
harder.
My fault. So I'm down there. My fault.
Yeah, he 27, but his bones gonna get harder. He gonna gain a little weight, but he ain't gonna have no more growth spurts. I don't think.
Yeah, he what they call is he just reached his Jupiter turn. So at 27, so he gonna get ready to get into his grown man muscle and grown man weight. You feel what I'm saying? That's about the only change that's really gonna happen, and then he gonna probably start to see that 47 and maybe even 54 might be, a little bit taxing on him. Like, yo, I feel different. I don't feel the same as when I was, in my early 20s, fucking around at 47. You feel me? So yeah, you might as well go up there and develop them grown man muscles to be, close around maybe your walk around weight, because it's sometimes.
Well, how tall is Boots? He's like 5'11", 6 feet.
They say he's 5'10".
That's close. That's around middleweight height, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Them niggas
he'll be kind of like right around the middle of the pack, because you got the short compacts, but then you got like the Charlos, they like 6 feet, and then you got people that's like Tony Harris. I think he's probably a little bit taller than that, but so that's just the gauge. Like Tim Tszyu, he about 6 feet. That's 54, but 60, they get a little bit taller, man. Like Janabek, like 6'1", 6'1",
like 6'2". I think Jennebeck is 6'2". Yes.
I
But
mean,
on average, them niggas is like 5'10" to 6'2". You feel me? I don't think they.
I ain't Laura like 5'8", 5'9".
I don't think them niggas get to like 6'5" and shit like that. Not like that anomaly nigga. What's his name at 54?
Man, listen. I feel like he'll box niggas head off the same way Benavidez boxed homie head off if he moved up.
Yeah, I think with a frame like at least 5'10", some of the taller fighters, you feel what I'm saying? You can change up levels on them and go over the top, which they may not be expecting from someone that have that type of athleticism, and that'll be his strongest. To me, his biggest weapon up there is going to be his athleticism. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, he could do some work up there, but there's still two fights that, you know, two maybe three fights that I'm not sure he wins. Although one I may give him the edge, but it's a 50-50 fight.
we got to look at the fact that a lot of them 54s, they're gonna spill over. There's gonna be some spill. And where's Jahia? Jahia, is he fighting at 60 or 54?
At 60.
Well, he already there putting in work.
Yeah.
Cause his whole man, Jahia, it's almost like I can see some of the skills. I can see the agileness, but his body change, his frame change, and his style is slowly evolving into something else.
Yeah.
And I think once he, I like his movement, but once he stopped moving just a little bit more, he gotta settle. Once he settled down just a little bit more and start sitting down on shit, he gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah.
It might be him. Like if he keep, stay focused, he gonna be dealing with people like that who've been up there already, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a name, but just gonna be, tough outs when he go up there, man. I think I kind of think Boots, he kind of got to take his time, man, because if people were questioning his level of competition here, we already know that bigger frames, 2 division above, bigger frames, harder punches, just naturally bigger men. It's a difference. It's gonna be a difference. You know,
Yeah.
some of them 54 is gonna move up too, though, because that's pretty much when somebody move up from 47 move up to 54, a bunch of them gonna spill over, man.
Yeah. I listen. I ain't down with what you're saying. I still feel like, you know, if Boots don't hurry up and make a decision whether you're gonna stay at 47 or go up to 54 or even entertain 160, you know, per his own words and shit like that. If he don't do it, then you're gonna be in a situation where everything like the top echelon gets established, and then you're gonna try to come in there and break that establishment, but you're gonna find out that establishment is young fighters that's been there and been putting that work in. So there's not gonna be that much room for you or negotiating room for you to come up there and just disturb that order like that, because people gonna be like, Boots got there too late. Everybody already got it locked up. The main dudes already got belts and shit like that. So, you know, that's what's gonna happen. If you know, just taking the example that you brought up on the last one, where you were saying that, you know, by the time he got noticed, which I was getting, by the time he got noticed, you know, Errol and Bud already had it locked up.
I think it's gonna be different because Boots gonna have hardware when he move. Like he gonna have, they're not gonna be able to use that excuse. I got my eye on Eddie, but he need to at least, like I think CJ said it, he need to at least unify or get some kind of accolade. Because when people start playing accolade games, if he don't have them, I don't care if he do it now. He don't have none now, so they're gonna be treating him like that.
Yeah,
If he get them now, as he move up, the same way other people do, like, oh man, this guy was a 2-time champ, or this guy was unified, or you know, whatever, all the accolade salad that people play, he'll actually be able to play those games and people can't dodge him. But the other thing is, if it's somebody like Jahai who already been putting in work, he gonna welcome the smoke. So it's a different mindset. It's like, oh, you want to come up here? Oh, I've been up here. You ain't been punched on by somebody up here already. Already been doing the groundwork. Come on. I think the higher he go, the less friction he gonna get to get a fight. I think it's gonna be easier. Right now, they're gonna use that fruit salad. Oh, what accolade? Who have you beat? I'm not, because they know that it's high risk, low reward. They lose
yeah,
to him, this is gonna be embarrassing. They're gonna keep saying he don't have nothing to offer.
yeah. That's why I was kind of playing devil advocate and just saying, you know what, he could. This could happen, but from the argument me and Pop been making since Pop showed the video and shit like that, and he made the statements that he said about 160 and 168 and shit like that, and the initial question was proposed, I was like, yo, even when I brought it to other channels and I'm saying, yeah, he could go up there because those dudes will welcome that smoke. Because here it is, a guy that if he does again what CJ was talking about, and many of them were saying, yeah, he could get those accolades and then go up there. I was like, well, yeah, with a machine like Eddie Hearn behind him, if he stayed and re-signed with Eddie, by the time all of the stuff is done at 47, he get up there, you know, he would be, uh, as far as accolades and name recognition and shit like that, he might be the A side to almost everybody he fights up there by the time he gets there.
Yeah, he might be free agent status because that's all. Right now, he at the stage where, like Pop be saying, he need to start once he start messing with that rocket fuel. Because right now he got a belt, he got a name, he got a ratio with the knockout. He's sold out at home. So this is the level where he got to start sparking people. But if Eddie don't matchmake him right, at the end of this, he gonna have a bunch of people where he fought some people we didn't mind seeing, but that we didn't really want. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. So it's all on. This is really on Eddie, man. This is on Eddie turning this man into a star, and whatever agreement they got, him putting the right people in front of him. If he get it to where, like right now, the same thing I said with Matias, I don't want Boots just defending. Like right now, he's 32 fights in. So now he need to start playing with rocket fuel. Now it needs to be big names and unifications. If it's not that, if we don't get to see him against Conor Ben, they're gonna miss that window. You know what I'm saying? If he don't fight up against Brian Norman Jr. or Barrios or Stan Giannis, he's gonna miss that window because them guys ain't even with the same folks. So it's on Eddie, and I think now is the time where Boots they need to start taking off because it can't be too much marination or too many politics getting in the way between him and them names or him and them unification. That's what, because look, I think I brought up this example earlier. It was a couple weeks ago when I was on here. I think I was talking about Shane Mosley Jr. Right? He was saying that he wouldn't fight. He said he wouldn't fight somebody because he just got Danny Jacobs, and I was just like, hold on, but that fight makes sense. But what he was saying was, I ain't gonna get no credit for that. He could fight, but I'm looking for the big names, and I'm looking for this. They start playing that name game, and it's like, man, it's a lot of pressure on Eddie, man. I think Boots, by signing up over there, he pretty much put his nuts up on the cutting board and let Eddie have the knife, and it's sink or swim with Eddie matchmaking him.
That's some bullshit to say. That's some real shit to say right there, man.
Think about it, because look, Andre did it. What happened with Andre? He didn't get Triple G. He didn't get Canelo. What happened with Matias? Matias didn't get Devin, but Devin coming back and he about to get Pyro off the rip. Like this shit don't make sense.
Say nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing about that,
man. I'm like, Eddie, you got to start paying attention to what Eddie doing. He famous for getting these American guys and pretty much serving them up to his guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really. When you look at it, yeah, he did what he did with Devin, but we got to look at the play in real time, like, and how it's going down. Because think about it. We got, I guess we didn't mind seeing Avenesian because that was a common opponent, but we didn't ask for that. We didn't want that. Nobody was saying we want to see that. We didn't want to see that. We don't, people was talking about Quran. It's like, well, I guess I don't mind seeing it because of what happened the first time, but we're not asking for that. That's two right there. That's two. That's two defenses right there. Like, granted, Crowley dropped out, but who was asking for Crowley? I wasn't even asking for Crowley. Like, for what? So we got to look at what Eddie's doing, man, in the trajectory.
But that's why I really thought that Eddie wouldn't have signed. And I was trying to make a strong ass argument that there is no way Eddie Hearn's going to sign Jerome Boots Ennis to the zone without Conor Ben being in that picture.
Exactly. Because look, Pop. Listen to this, Pop. I remember when Conor Ben, he was fiending to get AB. He had been calling AB for years. Then when he ate the egg salad or the egg soup or whatever it was, after that, he became a laughing stock, and then that notion of him and AB. But I remember Trill and them saying, "Oh, why Conor Ben trying to pick on AB?" They was trying to protect. He was like, "Man, fight somebody your own size." And that's when he was getting the Van Heerdens, the Algiris, and he was, you know what I'm saying? He put on the
almost killed Algieri. That nigga made Algieri do a flip in the ring.
Yeah, he fucked Algieri. I love that fight. You know what I'm saying? He fucked Algieri up.
I saw because Algieri from Greenlawn. That's Huntington. That's where I was at for 20 years. They try to act like Greenlawn is a different part of the town. No, it's just it's just a little bit of the nicer part. That's it. It's still the fucking ghetto of Huntington, nigga. Everybody pay their damn bills over there.
They did that down here at FedEx Stadium. They said Raljan, Maryland. I said, what the fuck is Raljan? You mean Landover? Like this Landover, Maryland. Who the fuck is Raljan? This is right in between Kentland, Palmer Park, and Landover, all right there. They came up with some Raljan. What the fuck is that? But look, what AC said, I'm like, look, when Eddie signed, I said, okay, well, shoot, that Conor Ben thing gotta be on. But Conor Ben froze because I think he can't fight over there. But I'm like, why he ain't bring Conor Ben over to Philly? That would have took all the block. You get a Conor Ben, and a Blair Flair. You cooking with gas. Then if you want to double back, even though I don't think Adrian Broner get in the ring with the dude, but if you want to double back and get that on there too, you cooking with rocket fuel.
Yeah.
Who won it?
Yeah, that's kind of where my mindset was, and I was trying to mention it. Dudes was like, "Why is you bringing up Conor Ben and this nigga? He can't even fight in the UK." I said, "But that don't mean he can't fight in Riyadh. Can't fight in Saudi. That also mean he can't fight in Philly.
Yeah, why can't they? Because Conor Ben went to LA. What he went to? Was that LA or Vegas? Was that no Vegas? Yeah. He went to Vegas. I'm like, why you wouldn't bring Conor Ben? If the problem is not fighting over there, but I think they trying to get all that stuff clear, which I don't think is ever. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But like, that's what I say. Because listen, when Boots signed up, he didn't get Conor Ben with his head, you know what I'm saying, on the platter. When Matias signed up, he didn't get Devin with his head on the platter. When Richardson Hitchens signed up, he didn't get Montana Love head on the platter. Do you see a pattern? Like the guys who be thinking, okay, it's going to be on and popping. When Shakur went over there, he didn't get Cruz head on a platter. Because if you could fight a dude moving up and you saying he was a former champion and your former Olympian who dusted your buddy off, you can get him. But why are these guys that we would love to see in the same division on the same side of the street? That shit ain't happening. It's kind of odd to me, but we getting all this. We getting all, I call it off-brand. We getting all this foreign. I'm like, man, but this is like, yeah, get your name, but like, we want some shit over here. If you're going to get a foreign, let them come over here and let us get those names against each other. We're not getting that.
Yeah, listen, Body. I mean, I was going hard for that. Like, bro, that shit makes no sense, bro. I'm telling you, Eddie gotta put. That's his man. How much we hear Eddie Hearn talking about Conor Ben versus Boots before that was when like last year and the year before that. You feel what I'm saying?
That was the Young Rumbles. Like after the PED stuff,
yeah,
kind of threw a monkey wrench in there. But when he came back, I guess people was acting like that was still a issue. But I'm like, look, man, if he allowed to fight and they both want to smoke, why not?
Yeah, I said that don't, just because he can't fight in the UK, that don't mean he could fight every place else. You feel what I'm saying? I said he could fight him in Vegas, he could fight him in California, he could fight him in Philly, he could fight him in Dubai, he could fight that nigga in Japan or some shit if he wanted to. But the point I'm saying is, bro, Conor Ben, if he really want a bag, that bag for Jerome Boots Ennis is a fight with Conor Ben.
Both of them want that bad. They should fight each other.
Yeah.
He won't name and notoriety. He can get him
the whole UK market gonna show up for Ben.
But look, the elephant in the room is why, like, if we're talking about it and we know that's the clear neon green elephant in the room, why is it never talked about? Like from the promoters, like why are they not even? It's like a cardinal sin to even mention it. Like why are y'all not even bringing it up like it's a possibility?
Yeah, and
nobody asks about it. Nobody asks about it. Like our juries and all of them, they don't even ask about the shit. It's like, are y'all weird or what? Like, what do we want? Like, I don't know.
Boots saying he want these belts. He's saying certain shit like that shit I pulled up when he said, yeah, and from anybody from 147 to 68 can get it. Recently, that shit he just said was just crazy. He needs to make sure that his lawyer checks his emails before he said it to give him information, because then he make him look crazy. Just check with his dad, see what the hell, if his dad done gave an interview before he did, so he can know what the hell is said, because you not on the same page as your team, bro. You may need to just fall the fuck back.
But that's Eddie's been. That's why I be trying to say. It's like I don't hate on Eddie, I judge him in two different veins. I judge him as a promoter, and then I judge the matchmaking and the fights that he puts together. He's an excellent A+ promoter, you know. But as far as the matchmaking, sometimes in like getting the fight, like matching up and getting the fights, I think he'd be falling short. Like, and I'm like, this is a pattern. Andre was the definition of it.
I'll be real with you. If he can't get that Conor Benn fight with Conor Benn being ranked in the third, and you want to make Boots a star, so you want to have him fight in Philly and on the East Coast a lot, probably Atlantic City or Brooklyn, I really don't understand how this Conor Benn fight can't. Because I mean, we're not gonna respect Lewis Crocker, Eddie Donovan. I mean, if you want to talk to Oscar and slide Lex Roach in there, we'll give you a little bit, but.
I don't even want to see Roach and Boots. Man. I don't even want to see Roaches. I mean, I respect what he able to do. I mean, if you ain't supposed to be in there, he probably can get with you. But like the elite of the elite, man,
now, it's just the name. Because now I'm looking at in the sanctioning body, and we're not gonna respect Jabril Valenzuela, Nicholas Flores, Shakram Jigasov. I'm not even saying his other nigga name. Josh Wagner, Raul Kuril, David Poppett, Vital Petrukhov. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna, bro. It's Conor Benn, Alexis Roach name. I mean, outside of your sanctioning body, there's nobody. I mean, Blair to Flair. And then if you're not going across the board, if your team not trying to get you Barrios or Stanionis, we've been begging for you to fight, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's it, really. Like all these guys, when you keep feeding us that foreign, it's good if you're trying to build, but like at this over there, but like it's not gonna move the needle for where Boots need to be to like really make the noise and be able to like be like, hey, you. Because right now, if he's saying that he'll go up to 68, that means that at one point, if Morrell had moved back down to 68, or if he went to 60, you got Eubanks right there. It's like all these options where people be selective in where they want to move and how they want to build. If it's that time, Eddie need to get more creative in the matchmaking.
Boots don't have the options that like the way that his team be moving. Like, but just AC, no, he asked him, and he said they tried the same shit that they rushed to Brian Norman. They rushed to Blair.
But they was famous for that with Devin. We saw that with Devin.
But so if you got him doing that, like it seems like I ain't saying it's Boots, but like you got a janky ass lawyer over there or something, bro. Like what the fuck going on? Like,
I'm gonna tell you who it is. It's Eddie, man. That's they do that. This is a pattern I've seen. Like they do that, man. When they send out something where it's like they do it to where they can check the block, and then it ain't no need in following up, because if it ain't, we'll take it and with bells and whistles and somebody showing up with signature on demand type response or email sound the alarm when you open it up. Like they do that to be like, yeah, we sent the offer, man, but at this time we're gonna do this and that. They like to create a little buzz. Then when you fight the next fight, they gauge what the buzz is, and they might think about doing it. But they're famous for doing that. That little low.
They did it with Joseph Parker. They sent Parker a rush jump off. They did it with Dillian White. The first time he fought him with a rush joint. Chisora, same thing with a rush joint.
It's a play that they do all the time.
It's what they do, and then most of the time the play is just a flat fee. So when you're trying to negotiate out of the flat fee, especially when there's belts on the line, they're like, not right now. We'll come back and see you. You feel what I'm saying? Man, like with Parker had no real choice, because he's like, I'm fighting over here in Australia. I'm a champ. I got a belt, and don't nobody know who the fuck I am. That the biggest claim to fame is some motherfuckers think that Andy Ruiz beat me in our fight. So at the end of the day, I don't know if Eddie really knows the American crowd or gives a shit about the American crowd like that, but everybody here that really watch boxing ain't got a problem with watching Boots versus Blair to Flair, because they know Blair gonna sell that fight. He gonna make it, must see TV. because I think he really made him and AB fight must see TV.
So this big bad wolf in boots, do you think that there's trepidation about fighting Blair, or what's the hiccup? Because Blair ain't he is Blair free or not?
Yeah, Blair free.
I'm talking about with free 8. Like, is he a man without a land?
He signed with Don King. I think it's more or less this. You don't want to get beat by the outsider like that. Like Blair is the little geeky kid with glasses with the tape on the ends and on the front and shit like that. You know, and everybody always 6th period hopping in the lunchroom to hear all the best rappers go at it. But this little nigga's just, you know, just could come in and just spit like that. And I think they don't want to be beat by that guy. You feel what I'm saying?
But,
they don't.
Yeah, I get that. But is it? Are we sure? Because I heard them Don King joints be like straight jackets. It ain't no. You know what I'm saying? Once they put that jacket on you, ain't no getting out. Unless somebody, you know what I'm saying, come by and let you out of that jacket, man. Do Blair have the ability to move like that under Don King?
I think Don would do that co-promotion.
So that's what that. So the office, the big.
I don't know that. I'm just speaking on speculation. I think he would do it.
But the big wigs need to have a cup of coffee about that, man, because the fans would accept it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. The way it sound like, the way it seemed like, I don't think that they would have a problem with fighting each other for real. I mean,
yeah.
So I think that's more of how can they make money and what's my cut versus what's your cut and where it's going to be and how we going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, Blair's already fought on that platform, so I don't think it'll be a problem.
So they just need to have a coffee then.
You know what I'm saying? It's just where Eddie wants to go with Boots. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? And where does his because he got a lot of different organisms moving over there. You know, his dad is his co-manager. He got whoever the other nigga that's his manager. Eddie's your promoter. Your lawyer seem janky as hell. I don't know. He got some things he got to work on. That's just me. The things that Boots got to work on over there. Make sure he don't look silly going on YSM saying we sent an offer. They turned it down twice. And then your lawyer said, "Oh, well, I didn't see the email where you sent the response." Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was a bad look for homie right there.
You know what I'm saying? And then your dad, Brian Norman, I spoke to your dad. Your dad was sound like he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Huh? What? Like, come on, what the fuck going on? We ain't even heard nothing from Eddie. We heard a damn thing. So
to get the kind of bend or Blair Cobb fight out the way, those are two fights that are the first steps of making you into a star. You feel what I'm saying? Like if he goes and moves out without one of those fights or both of those fights, people gonna have an issue with him. Like especially hardcore fans. I just think hardcore fans is gonna have an issue with him. Like, bro, listen, can you explain to us why when you was at 47 you couldn't make the Conor Ben fight and you was there with Eddie Hearn? And Eddie Hearn, can you explain the fact that you signed him to your promotional company, but yet he didn't get the Conor Ben fight, much like when you guys brought in King Kong Ortiz and you dubbed him with the name, the Boogeyman and all of that, and he was supposed to, you were supposed to be serving him, making sure he got that AJ fight. Like it was Chisora, then AJ, or Takam. What, I don't remember which. So I think it might have been Chisora and Takam and AJ. But again, to the pattern that Bodywork talking about, there's that pattern. You bring in hell of a talent, and you're not giving us the fights that we think is gonna happen when you bring in those heavy guns.
Yeah, it's like you get the benefit. You get the benefit of the anticipation. Like you had the fans like on board because they're like, okay, cool. Like how when somebody sell you a dream, it's like you selling these dreams. Like, oh man, you gonna love it, mate. Like we Mike, look at it. You hear the crowd. Look, Mike, we're gonna have, and you get us all riled up, and then it's like we get here. It's like, hold on, man. Like,
Nigga, you
I've
done
had
lied
better.
to me.
And fighters sign up over there knowing that it's a pattern, man. This has been happening for years. So when you sign there, by signing there, that's why I already equated to when you do that, you're moving in a certain way. So some of the things you can't really point no finger because if you go sign with somebody, unless they straight jerking you, like Jay jerking you, you know what I'm saying? Putting you with the crazy kid and having you fly Sunjet.
Raping your records, nigga.
Yeah, unless they, you know what I'm saying? We'll be right. Like unless they just straight doing that, you can't complain because you signed up.
You signed up and you get in the bag because
you get in the bag.
The first time over there, that nigga paid you almost 3.2, and the fight in the purse bid was only 3.9. You got 3.2 out of that fight.
You can kind of say that if you do that, because they were saying it about Andre when he went over there. They were like, man, he went on the witness protection. I said, no, he got sold a dream that he was going to get Triple G and Canelo, and he got Quigley and two other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that was from over across the pond. Like, and the pattern has continued with Montana Love. Montana Love got who? He got Baranchek. He got Steve Sparks and Liam Paro. Matias, Liam Paro.
He got Steve Spark who sparked his ass. That shit. That nigga got so mad he WWE that nigga. He stone cold that nigga.
Yeah, he's like, man, this fight is over.
Hey, nigga, you keep punching me like this and threw that
and
nigga out.
Tried to fight. Didn't thought it could go on.
I said, oh shit. That nigga Steve Spark was gangster. He jumped right back in the ring like, nah, fuck that shit. He throw me out the ring. I respect both of them because Montana Love like, hold on, this nigga, nah, fuck that. He gonna piece me up like this. WWE. See that nigga jump right back in the ring like, hold up, nigga, this ain't the damn Royal Rumble. What the fuck you doing? That ref was like, hold on, I don't know what the fuck just happened. This fight is over. Y'all run this shit back with somebody else. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, yo, it's just we just in a weird state of boxing where I don't know if Eddie really just ignoring what the streets is saying, and
he don't know what the fuck the streets is saying. He just got over here. He just got over here. You know what? Before we get out of here, what y'all think about Floyd firing the motherfucker during the round?
That shit was funny.
Nasty work, man.
Oh my God.
Nasty work.
That's some clown shit. This nigga, that nigga Floyd said, "Get the fuck out of here, man! Get out of here now! You think I'm playing with you?
Yeah, that's
get out the ring. No, I don't want to fight no more while you in here. Get out the ring, nigga." The ref tried to make it seem like I was like, "Yo, nigga, you better get out of that ring, nigga. Your check won't clear."
Yeah, man, that was interesting for the world to see, man.
Yo, I mean, I get it. Floyd hit a nigga with a hook. Like, I don't know. Maybe that ref he was like, man, you hit me back in the head. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out the way, And let Floyd finish whooping on this nigga because he not gonna knock him out. He just gonna beat him up with his whole goddamn fight. You trying to make yourself known like you was not an NBA referee, nigga. What the fuck wrong? Get the fuck out of here. We not gonna know your name, nigga.
I know one thing though, it don't help Floyd. It don't help Floyd case when they be saying, "Oh man, that was in Vegas." You talking about Floyd country and all that. It don't help his case, man. You gotta stop. He gotta stop it, man.
He made that nigga get out the ring and had the other nigga come in and say, "Yeah, you know how to rap. Yeah, you should have been there first."
Yeah, he tagged the other ref in and shit. I want a new one. You remember I used to play kickball and you be like, I want it slow and bouncy, and they roll that shit fast and they don't got no bounce, and you be like, up, and they do that 3 times, and you be like, new pitcher. That's what Floyd did. He was like, new ref.
Nigga, Floyd is crazy. That nigga said, "Nigga, get out the ring." Yo, I think Floyd would let him rock if he would have just like, yo, just stop being an ass. Floyd like, oh, you think you damn? Oh, hit him with that damn. Hit him with the boys in the hood. Oh, you think you tough, huh?
Nah, he told that nigga. He said, "What? Wait. You think the commission running this shit right here, nigga?
You tough, huh? Okay.
Oh, all right.
Watch where you, nigga. Listen, you don't even get to watch the fight from where the other referee.
Put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom.
Word. You think you Ron O'Neal or somebody?
Word.
Put that motherfucker in the bathroom.
Get your motherfucking ass at, yo. Like in the words of my nigga from that do the ugly money shit, back to the apartments, nigga. Your ass.
Yeah, bro. That shit was.
Yo. Oh, Floyd Mayweather's funny as hell, bro. That was other than Carmel Moulton. I wanted to see him actually get busy, but the guy that they put him in the ring with hadn't fought since 2018, so he finished them in 60 seconds. That's all you can say about that, But the highlight was Floyd kicking the goddamn. I ain't even want to watch the rest of the damn fight, but the highlight was him kicking that nigga out.
Yeah. Like I told you, man, I got to the 4th round of that shit, and I was like, I can't do this no more. All right, yo, this ref bugging the fuck out. They don't know when the round is ending. Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I heard the bell a couple times, and niggas kept fighting. I was like, yo, that was the bell. But when they got 3 minutes and 15 seconds or something, they got bonus rounds or some shit. It's an extra 30 seconds. But hey, it is what it is.
Nah, you ain't done with Floyd, but like, man, the round ain't over till I say it's over. Get out the way. Man. All right. Go to your corner.
Word. Oh shit. Like that shit was just funny as hell just to be like Floyd out here is damn just robbing the bank, getting $20-30 million for nothing. The undercard was weak as hell too, other than Carmel Moulton. I was like, who the fuck is these niggas he got fight?
Man, I don't know what they doing with Carmel, man. I'm taking my time. I'm not on the board with the train. It ain't much to evaluate right now if you ask me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
how I feel, man. Everybody just like, oh my gosh, he's the next specs. I'm like, man, hold on, man. Relax.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. Keep his head on. Like I couldn't. That's why I wanted to see this fight. What was he gonna do? But he eat too many punches. That motherfucker does not. He keep his head. It's on a straight line. He don't keep his hands up. When he going for the kill.
Yeah, it's like
there's a lot that when you look at him, like he's still green.
It's like this. It's like I see a lot of that in Billy. Now, if you let him come in there, because I say in Billy coming there with them power wings, you let Carmel come in there with them power wings, he gonna do you in. I mean, I see the same thing with Billy, man. This is a lot of, but Billy is a little more established. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely established, and he got to follow him. But like, it's a lot of mistakes, man. It's a lot of mistakes.
Billy, I was like, oh no, stay away from the top dog, bro. You ain't ready for him yet.
Yeah, you'll get lined up.
You'll get lined up ASAP.
Cause look, Pop, they asking people still say, well, they were proposing this question on the big channel. They kept comparing them and Abdullah. I'm like, man, it's not no comparison, boy. Let's not know.
Nah, hell no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't no
Man got 5
comparison, man.
fights, man. They ain't put him in front of nobody. Like I
They
said,
were trying to compare who? Moulton to Carmel Moulton to
Abdullah,
no.
Yeah, like
I can't even finish the statement because I'm in shock. Like, what are y'all watching?
I'm saying the guys that Abdullah fight, or at least they were active. Like I said, this dude that Camille just fought hasn't fought since 2018. What the fuck are we talking about? He hadn't been in a fight since 2018, and you put him in the ring with like a top prospect. Like, we don't like he ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I think they just be talking, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, because Keyshawn said that statement about Abdullah fighting grown up 126 pounders, 130 pounders. Like, yeah, if you say so, niggas. Like, hey, because he been getting these knockouts. Like, they were talking about you. You were talking about you a year or two ago, the same way we talk about Abdullah now. Don't get jealous, man.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, because I'm like Keyshawn, come on, man, be easy, partner. Be easy, partner.
Like, don't get jealous because
don't do that, bro.
But that's what happened when a nigga catch you in that YouTube wave and you ain't got, you know, you be like, oh, this nigga done got me, that made me say something I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what happened to him. But before, like the last one, before we get up out of here, do y'all think Ben Whitaker? Do you think Ben Whitaker really? Do you think he is the real deal, or is it really at least, you know?
I think he has. I think he has the skills to, but I think he got to get out of that. He kind of got to stop playing, man. Like, be entertaining, but you got to stop playing, man. Because when they start stepping you up, and one of them dudes catch you, you know, it's gonna be trouble, man. Like, you seen it, like with Hasim. Not saying that he is not Hasim. I mean, I think he got a skill set, and one of the things I say is that my old head, he told me about. He said, man, he didn't tell me about him, but he brought him up one day, and it was out of the blue. He brought Keyshawn. He got his guys that he actually liked, and he been watching for a while. And he said, what do you think about him? He's like, man, I think he got a good skill set. He said, I think he just played too much. And that's what I said. He got a skill set, but he played too much.
I think Ben Whitaker, for right now, he did what he had to do because maybe he's not the internet personality, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be that guy once I get in the ring. Yeah. Love me or hate me with the plan. This is what I'm gonna do to get everybody to notice me. Look at, when you look at it, then look at where he got him to right now. I think, just my opinion, I think this fight that's coming up with him being on this undercard with Shakur and all of these other guys, he gonna be like, I can't do what I can't do what I did before. So now I'm gonna show everybody where I really am with my boxing. And I think he gonna do some incredible shit. I like Ben Whitaker. I think to be able to play like that, there's a definite, amount of skill set that's involved because not everybody can play like that and not get caught and knock the fuck out, especially that early on when you're supposed to be, not that experienced and shit like that. But I just kind of think the shock to the system and don't I'm just saying this as kind of wishful thinking, but I'm kind of leaning more towards that the closer the fight gets. Don't be shocked if a nigga like Ben Whitaker steal the show.
Well, yeah, because he's fighting before John Okataya, so right when it's like when he fights, and then right after that, it's like where the momentum gains up to the main event. So
yeah, so I think he's gonna be
because funny as hell. I think he's entertaining because if he went out there and was just normal, would just like beat up the guy they put him in front of him and knock him out or stop him, he wouldn't even be talking about him. Be like nothing. He'd be like just a normal guy. But since he be out there like playing around, like you know what I'm saying, like dancing and shit. Cause niggas hit me up like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, he doing exactly what he aimed to do. He
Yeah,
got you
he
asking
catching
me,
eyes.
who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, he caught everybody's eye. He did. He got a skill set to jump off the page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck he think he is? Man, he fight somebody that's what weight class he is.
He put himself, in my opinion, he also put himself in a position where people that don't like him already are
Yeah.
gonna be tuning in every time he fights to see if this nigga gets knocked out.
Yeah. So
Is he gonna play or is he gonna get knocked out? I hope he start playing and this nigga knock him out.
I hope he get knocked out first.
You feel what I'm saying? So he's already building in his plus minus fan base, which is a lot of fighters that come into the game miss that. They miss, you
Bro,
know,
he got a
you
rap
have a
video.
certain amount of plus fighters, but your minus fighters will
Bro, he got a rap
sometimes
video.
outnumber the plus fighters.
He got a rap video, if I'm not mistaken, over there, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He's the British asshole that's you gonna notice me, goddammit.
Yeah.
We can go bun for bun. We can go M for M.
Hey, look, my old head brought him up because I didn't bring him up to my old head. I knew who he was, but my old head asked me. He's like, "Man, what you think about being with a guy?" I was like, "You know who he is?" He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "What you think?" So he grabbed everybody's attention.
Yeah. He grabbed my attention because I saw him at first in one of those short clips. You feel what I'm saying? And he had the AI voice nigga with him talking about. They were saying the real Matrix dude. You feel what I'm saying? The real Matrix. So this was when old boy kept on trying to hit him, and he would just duck and tap him. Boop, duck and tap him again. Boop. I was like, oh shit. The fuck is this kid doing looking like Emmanuel Augustus up in this bitch? Wait, you feel what I'm saying? Then I started, YouTubing a lot of what he was doing, and I was like, okay, yeah, I seen you get cracked a couple of times from just playing a little bit too much, but these guys weren't that guy. Then I just really started to look, and I was like, oh, this nigga's nice. I think he's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna start checking for this dude.
What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, AC? What up? What up with your pop? What up with your body work?
What's happening?
Shit. What up, everybody in the chat? What's up, Bills? But yeah, what y'all cooking on, man?
Pretty much some closing thoughts on Ben Whitaker being on the undercard of the Bertuviev Bivol fight and shit like that. And what do you think? You think he gonna come in there playing, or he gonna come and do his thing? But what you think of him overall?
Overall, I mean, he's a good fighter. Like I said before, the only thing that I see is he don't need to do that shit all the time. Like I know that's his style. I mean, that's a style that he does, but sometimes you don't need a showboat. Excuse me. Sometimes you don't need a showboat. Sometimes you just want to get in there and get the job done. Some people, they catch you slipping because they know you gonna showboat. But other than that, I think he's a goods. I think he's gonna pull off the win. He hasn't been tested yet. When he's actually tested by somebody, then you can see if he can really get in there and do what he do. If he can do that with a person that's it's a 50-50, it's a true 50-50 fight, and he could do the same thing what he's normally been doing, then yeah, he's real good. So you know what I'm saying? So I've seen like I like the reference. A lot of people keep saying, certain people would say like, why you keep reference to the Michael Venom Page? You see what I'm saying? Because that was a prime example where he was doing the same thing, but he was really good at it. At the top of the level, and then finally somebody caught him. You know what I mean? So and put him to sleep. So I'm just like Like I said, I think
That didn't change, but that still didn't change Michael Venom Page too, though. He's still the same guy.
Huh?
Michael Venom Page is still the same guy, though. So I don't care if he win or lose.
No, exactly. I'm just saying, if you want to keep that O, you see what I'm saying? You want to keep that O. You know, you go in there. There's a time to doing it. Like he's doing it right now, and he has capability. But if he's gonna be doing that, I want to see him do it at a higher level. You know, when it's a 50-50 fight, then I see him doing that, and he can do that in a 50-50 fight. Oh, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Because that'd be cool. You know, he's doing something different. He's getting in there. He's not doing something truly different, but he's getting in there, showcasing his skills. You know. And look at and he's appealing to the eye. You see what I'm saying?
It's a little more orthodox than the old Drunken Master. He doing a little Drunken Master.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
yeah. So it's always a place that people are like, man, you can get away with that, like, cause it's inches, man. He be inches, but somebody time his ass.
but no matter exactly, but no matter what, if he can do that on a 50-50 a board, like it's 50-50. The fight is 50-50. Man, and he can keep up that and get in there and do the drunken style. Oh man, that's gonna be some skill.
But the guy that he was just that highlight that was just showing, that dude cracked him a couple of times where Ben said, "All right, I'm gonna put you away." You feel what I'm saying? So when he want to get serious and end the show, he could end the show because when you look at his punch placement and everything, his attacks are even-handed. You know, he's a classic Roy Jones, body head. So that's why I give him his credit. Yeah, he know how to play, but if a nigga crack him and he like, you think this is all I got? So now let me step it up and show you what the fuck I really do. Then he just dog walks niggas like he just makes you look like you never even should have signed the contract.
Yeah, he can embarrass you.
So he can embarrass you. But in the last couple of fights, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've seen it where he got tired. It looked like he got tired. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like that one gentleman was catching him like what we're discussing. He was catching him with some good shots. You got somebody that can get in there and catch you with them good shots. They gonna keep putting it on you. They ain't gonna just be in there. You know, they might be working on. They might be really good at cutting off the ring, so they can catch you with good shots and cut that ring off. You know, so it's just something where that's the only reason why I say what I say. If he was, I mean, man, if he was, I mean, you know what? That's what makes him so appealing. He takes chances. You see what I'm saying? He takes chances. Bottom line, you know.
Yeah, that's what that he's a risk taker.
Yeah, and that's what it truly boils down to. And people like that. People want to see that. So I mean, even if he was to take a loss at this stage, he can learn from that. You see them still bounce back and dominate. You see what I'm saying? So, because right now, I mean, to me, he's a good prospect. He's not a contender yet, but he's a good prospect.
Yeah, that's true. To me. And then because he's not young neither, so
yeah. And that's another thing too. He's not young like that, but at the same token, he still is a good. With his style, it's okay. You see what I'm saying? Because he has the athleticism to be able to work it still. You see what I'm saying? To adjust in the ring. Because you got to have some kind of ring IQ in order to be able to know about movement and everything like that. To be able to do what he does in the ring, you got to have some kind of ring IQ, and that's why I said he is a good prospect. Huh?
Yeah, if you're looking at him right now, that the showboating, I can't say that's his style. I could say that's a tactic he may use, but I can't say that his style. Like his style to me is, you know, a well-trained, you know, boxer. Like
he's an Olympian. He's an Olympian. Yeah, he is Olympian. Yeah, he is Olympian. Yeah, he can technically box. He can technically box. Like he has the ability.
So yeah, you know he can box, but that is a style that he has practiced. So that's something that he has incorporated with his skill, with his boxing. So he's been training to do those kind of things in boxing itself. So you don't just go out there and just start doing that shit thinking that you about to get away with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said that is a part of his style. You see what I'm saying? Like with Michael Venom Page, that's a part of his style when he's out there doing what he does. Drunken, that drunken fighter, you know what I'm saying? Drunken master style is a style itself. So if you learn how to do that, you know, you're learning how to do that and still be able to be offensive and defensive at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because your movement could be a movement where you're actually being defensive, but you're also being offensive because you're hitting them still. So
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out like who would teach you that, like a Ronnie Shields, Derek James.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. We don't know who taught him that shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm kind of clowning what you're saying by you being strong.
I know you are, but I'm trying to be realistic and just tell you, like, there's somebody that had to teach him that. That's just something that you see what I'm saying. He's incorporated into his style. You don't just go out there, bro. You like.
I doubt his trainers like that shit, but as long as he do what the fuck they say, they can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about Michael Venom Page? Like, come on, bro. Like, what do you think they be saying to Michael? I guarantee his trainers, look, I think his trainers probably do like that shit. They probably like, look, we don't like it, and I think they grew into it. That's what I'm trying to say. I think they grew into the situation where they're like, you know what, fuck it. You making it work.
Did you see the little thing he did when he first went to the UFC? So Michael Venom Page been fighting since he was a kid. So his dad don't got a problem with it. So ain't nobody gonna tell him nothing.
Yeah.
Like
and I think that's the same thing with him, because I think that's the same thing with him. Even though he might have acquired that, you know what I'm saying, at you know, in the middle age, you know, in his early middle age, I have to say it like this, that it's something that
like he was just talking to you, goddamn Blue, when he pointed, like, yeah,
I mean, that's just something that I think that he likes, and he started, you know, studying the skill, studying the style of fighting.
But and you know what, too, to do that, you gotta know you gotta know where you at all times in the ring.
Thank you. That's why I said you gotta have a higher ring IQ than the average person.
You gotta know how far you are from.
Because it's all about movement and everything like that. It's all about movement and understanding the depth of what's going on, like the distance. You understand what it is, because you're taking a chance doing what you're doing, but you're also you're in order to do that, you gotta practice it, bro. You can't just go in there and think that you're gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. If somebody thinks that they can just start that, and the next day they can see it on YouTube, and the next day they're gonna go in the ring and make that shit happen, they crazy, bro. You'll get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, he's very defensively sound, because that shit he just did.
Yeah,
man. Punch at him, he made sure he got that right hand right up.
That's something that you have to put time and effort into to do. That's not something that's easy to do, man. Like, you know, that's a style. It's a style. It's a fighting style for a reason. You know,
it's a fighting style of more of athleticism.
I think it's both.
I mean, it's both, bro. That's the whole point of you have to be athletic in order to do that.
Everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to be athletic.
So are we saying Emmanuel Gustafsson was super athletic?
Not saying he was super athletic, but he was athletic. He
probably was. So here's a prime example of somebody that could adapt to the drunken style fighting. I mean, drunken master style fighting is what's your name? That beat Keyshawn Davis.
Andy Cruz.
Yep, I think Andy Cruz could adopt to that if he doesn't, because he seems like the type of person that just picked it up and was like, you know, because that Cuban style of boxing that picked it up. You see what I'm saying? But he seems like he could adjust to that and actually like pull that off, because he is very athletic. You see what I'm saying? Like, he could study something, and since he's already athletic like that and being naturally gifted at that shit, he could pull it off and start to understand it way quicker than the average person that don't know shit about it and that just watched it. He could actually do that, pull it off in the ring. That's what I'm trying to say, because he is very athletic, and he's already trained himself to be able to do those kind of things. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a person I think that could adapt to that. Because not everybody can do that, man. Not everybody can pull that shit off. That's a fact. Because you got to know what you're doing in there. It's all about your footing. It's all about your body, you know, your positioning. You know what I'm saying? What foot you put the weight on? How you leaning? Shit like that. I mean, it all adds up, and that's a fact.
Yeah. I gotta cook dinner for the fam, man. Great show, bro.
Yeah, you know it, bro. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
Dinner? What you cooking, bro?
Huh?
So what you cooking?
Man.
Meatloaf? Yeah, we had that the other day.
Family household shit, nigga. Meatloaf.
I ain't about to do shit, nigga. I'm about to lay it down and put these kids to bed.
How long was y'all on? Y'all was on for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, man. We cooked for 3 hours. Yeah, you catch the playback.
Up,
you know what I'm saying? I started out with Lord of the Ringz and then you know the panel jumped to the panel, and you know.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Bless you.
All right, yeah, that's what's up, though.
All right, then, y'all, man. Good show, Pop. All right, Blue.
Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, buddy, all the time.
All right, fam.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
Yeah, you too. Y'all have a good one.
So that's the show. Great fun, great talk. You know what I'm saying? Respectable talk. Not that suck my dick shit. Just what do you think? Because you know, all the other fights are booked, whether you like them or not, man. And other fights are in progress that whether you like or not, they're gonna happen. So don't get mad at me for just asking a question. Y'all be good.